Hello, all my feisty fire dragon folks out there. Welcome to Fire Dragon Friday. We are here, as always, on our Friday with a live love and romance readings for your week ahead. I hope everybody out there is doing great. I'm going to wait just a moment to let all of my folks start to file in, get my moderators in here, get our sage spray going, get everything working. Um, it's been a week, guys. This is a really cool day today, actually. It's going to be a big change for us for the sign that Venus has been sitting in. I was actually just on the phone yesterday afternoon, with one of my amazing moderators, Jacqueline, and we were talking all about astrology and what's coming up for Venus and where it has been. So, the really amazing thing is that Venus has been in a long transit of the sign of Gemini, guys. Hello, Lindsay. It's good to see you. And I will be reading off on the chat while we go. Hello, Amber and Jacqueline. Great to see my Scorpios in the house. And I am going to be doing a special giveaway today. I will be giving away a couple of goodies to everybody that's out there. And I think the way that we'll work it is just to have, people post a comment. Like, just like it and post a comment, and I'll enter you into the contest. And then next week, I'll announce the winners, and we'll do another giveaway the following week. So I'm gonna get this going because it's something I've been wanting to do for a little bit. So I will start. Yeah, Amber, me too. There's nothing wrong with that. So guys, this is a big week for love. This is a huge week. Because, oh my gosh, me and Jacqueline were talking about all the astrology action last night, and we talked about the planet Venus. Now, a really cool thing, just for all of our astronomer stargazers out there, we do have Venus very visible on the horizon. At least in my location on the East Coast. Oh my goodness, she's been coming up at about 2 or 3 a.m. And wow, if you are able to get up, or if you're a late night person and go out and see Venus in the sky, Venus is gorgeous. It is so obvious why she became a planet of beauty and love, because it's the most beautiful planet I've seen in a while. And so that's definitely worth getting out of your house and taking a peek at. Mars is also very visible. More up overhead, you'll see it's a reddish planet. The biggest way to tell that it's a planet is it's not twinkling. Stars twinkle, planets don't. So if you see something really bright that's not glittering at you, it's a planet. So find out what it is. If any of y'all are interested, I have a really nice little website that I go to that shows like the constellations in your location. It's awesome. You can just, like, if you're headed out, you can just look at it and scroll around the sky and see what's visible at the time, because Saturn and Jupiter are still visible in our skies as well lately, guys. It is amazing. It's a beautiful show out there that's free every night. You go out and watch those planets because it is so beautiful, and it blows my mind that most people out there are just kind of unaware that all that's happening above us every single day and night. So guys, yes, this is a big day. August 7th, just 40 minutes ago. Wow, just happened. Here's our chart for the day. Venus has just gone into the sign of Cancer, and it has been in Gemini since April 4th. Ah! Venus does not stay in a sign for that long, y'all. It doesn't. It usually stays in a sign for about a month. So in about a month, Venus will be moving into Leo. It will be in Cancer for this month. So it is a huge change up. Not only did we have Venus in Gemini starting that far back, but it was also in a retrograde. So it is just Oh, what a shift. What a change of energy. We're going from that sharp, more dry, quick witted, intellectual energy of Venus, and we're moving into a sweeter, more nurturing, sentimental kind of energy. I would say that, funny enough, I'm thinking it over, and I really believe that a Venus transit in Cancer is a lot like a Mercury retrograde in some ways. Not in the ways that it's difficult for communication, but in the ways that it creates nostalgia. Because Cancer, just like Capricorn, is a sign of looking at the past. So it's like if you're trying to reconcile something with someone, if you're trying to work something out with somebody, the chances that they're having like happy memories of you or of good times together, very, very strong. Do keep in mind that yes, this will make people much more sensitive, much more gentle in their energy, just much sweeter in a lot of ways. Yeah, sometimes more melancholy. That's really possible with Venus being in Cancer, but I think that it's a really good move. And it's simply for everybody because we have had Venus and Gemini for so long. Venus is not always the best expressed in Gemini because Gemini is more of a friendship sign. It's more of like if you've been in the friend zone with somebody, it's like, it's more it's just intellectual, right? And it sometimes has a hard time making decisions. Like if somebody's trying to choose between two people that they like, that they want to go out with, it's almost impossible because Gemini's like, well, I'm looking at this one, I'm looking at that one, they're both pretty good. The Cancer energy is like we have to make a decision because one of these I can feel myself being in a lifelong situation, one of them I can't. Cancer is all about home and family. So, love in the home is also much more likely. You know, having a feeling of love and gentleness in the home is so much stronger. Also, Mercury has moved out of Cancer, so we're leaving behind that more emotional, watery energy, nostalgic thoughts, because, Mercury's been in Cancer a long time too. That had a retrograde season as well. So now that Mercury is in Leo, people are definitely speaking more from the heart. Mercury in Leo can be a little bit clunky sometimes with the way that it communicates because Leo paints in big, broad, primary colors. It's not like super nuanced. It's like, I just love you. I'm not going to play games. I'm not going to draw you a detailed picture. I just love you. Here's my heart. Let's go. It's not very, simplistic. It's very simplistic that way emotionally. So this is actually a great time for people to just really speak their heart on a very strong level. Today we do have the moon, da da da, in Aries, along with Mars sitting there in Aries already. So we are definitely on a more energetic, upbeat mood. I'm happy about that. The last couple days, the moon was in Pisces. I personally could not stop crying. It was very watery, very emotional, very, very tough. So I'm glad that it's in a more upbeat sign today. Absolutely. And you guys, of course, we have our little trio of heavies right down there with the Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn still moving along slowly but surely, all retrograde in that sign of Capricorn, y'all. And that Capricorn energy definitely is going to create, there's going to be some push and pull energy with Venus, because Venus is in that opposite sign. And we're not going to notice it so much this first couple weeks, but this next half of the month, woo, we might see some fireworks because that's going to create a T square between Mars, Venus on the side, because you can see where this is going. Let's turn this to the side. You can see it's going to create that little square action. We got Mars here squaring Venus, and then, squaring as well all the Capricorn. So later in this month, we could have definitely a lot of fireworks, romantic and otherwise. I think that a lot of things that have been kind of buried below the surface are gonna come up to the surface. Me too, Amber. Oh, me too, babe. Oh yeah, my Venus sign is in Pisces. That's probably part of why I'm excited for Venus in Cancer, because anybody that has Venus in a water sign is going to be getting a lot of benefit from that. So if your Venus is in Pisces, Scorpio, or Venus or in Cancer, that would mean you're having your Venus return this month. And yes, it is important for Cancers. I saw that question a little earlier. It is significant because that means that Venus will be moving over this Cancer sun sign or any Cancer planets that you do have, and definitely bringing love up to the surface for our Cancerians. But if you're a water or earth sign in general, it's going to be highlighting you strongly. For all my Scorpio nation out there, I know I got a lot of Scorpios in the room. You know, that's very positive for you this month. It really is. Even though I know that, you know, Venus in Cancer can be super sentimental and just woo, you know. Okay, so you're Cancer with Venus in Cancer. Aha. So not only is Venus going to be moving across your sun sign, you are also having your Venus return. That happens approximately once a year. And that really kind of refreshes and renews your Venus energy. So that's very, very welcome. So yeah, no, it's very positive, guys, to have Venus move to another sign. Even for our folks like, you know, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, that those are going to oppose or square, it just gets it out of this rut of the last 4 months, because usually Venus moves through the signs very quickly. And so when she's been there for 4 months, it's like, oh my God, can we just, you know, do something different here? Can we just move it on up? So that is what's happening. And then, of course, you know, next month, Venus will move into Leo. So it's going to start moving ahead a lot better. And I meant to get these done this week, but I've just been super busy with readings, guys. So I am going to be working probably this weekend, and hopefully I'll have them out by Monday or Tuesday, maybe sooner. But I will be doing a more in-depth, you know, Venus in Cancer love reading for all 12 of the signs, and posting them individual readings, because we're going to definitely take a little peek at the love here. But we're definitely going to be looking at, you know, like what's coming up for the week, but this more in-depth read that I'm going to put out, you know, soon over this weekend, that's going to get a little deeper into what's happening for each sign. So, because it really, I feel like this is very momentous for a lot of people. It's just because of this last 4 months, a lot of things, and because it was a Venus retrograde, so much of the energy was just really, really put on hold, y'all. And, you know, hopefully this is going to get love kind of moving again. It's just, oh, it's going to be a refreshing energy. So, guys, I don't know. Maybe should I wait till there's more people in the chat to do the contest? Or we're going to post this so people will have all week to enter. So let's go ahead and do it. So this is going to be for, I've got 2 gemstone bracelets. You know that I am crazy about crystals, gemstones. I find them very, very helpful in meditation and healing work. And so I am giving away 2 different bracelets. So there's going to be 2 people that will win this. And one of them is going to be, first one will be the dragon agate. This is called Dragon's Fane agate. And so this is a beautiful stone that really enhances your creativity. It helps you embrace your truth. It helps be more authentic to yourself. It's very cool. It has this like real veined kind of, makes it look like little dragon eggs. So that's one I will be giving away. That's going to be number 1. And then the next one is the famous tiger eye, which is a classic stone. Many people have tiger eye, but I love it. It's a favorite. It is a great solar plexus stone, really good for confidence and increasing, you know, just your self-esteem and worth. So those are the 2 I will be giving away. I'm going to next week be pulling them out of, I'll just like put everybody's name in like a little jar, and we'll just do a drawing next week. So everybody that watches this video through this week, if you want to enter it, just give this video a like, and then post in the comments that you want to be entered in the drawing for one of these lovely little dragon trinkets here. Oh my gosh. So that is what I'm doing. Yes, Amber, you're welcome. It's the least I can do for y'all. I love you guys. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to get into it. We've already talked about our astrology that's happening right now. And that's, you know, it's a big week for love and relationship and all that kind of heart healing. It's a big one. We're definitely going to feel the difference. Viva la différence. All right, so let's spray some sage, guys. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. You are so welcome, darling. All right, let's get the sage going. Let's get some tuning forks tuning us up. Today I have the heart chakra fork, that is the F note. I have the Venus fork, and I have the Sun fork. So let's go ahead and fire up our intuitions, as old Mike would say, and get ready to receive the messages that are going to be coming through for us today. Alright, guys, yes, and I saw Jacqueline's note, let's burn something. Yes, we're definitely going to burn something. We got some sweetgrass going on. Got some good vibes for everybody here. And everybody that will be here if you're watching it later. Yeah, if you're watching this after this is posted live. Oh, yeah. I got my little fire stick. When you're a dragon in human form, you gotta have your fire stick. Alright, y'all. Alright, let's do a little bit of prayer action here for everybody. Dear angels, Archangel Michael, please protect everyone in this room. Archangel Gabriel, please bring through clear, accurate communication and messages for all of our signs gathered here today. All angels of love and relationships, togetherness, heart healing, please gather around us. Archangel Shamuel, Ragwell, all of them. Calling as well our ancestors, our spiritual guides, ascended masters, teachers, healers, helpers, all that are in attendance with each person here to communicate with each other and give us some great messages for our Friday, for our day of love. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. So we're just going to do a randomized energy here. We're just going to use the zodiac sign cards, and we're just going to go out of order and see who comes up first. Ooh, Sagittarius is first. So we're going to start out on a very bright, fiery note here with our Sagittarians. Very, very cool. All right, so right now, of course, Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius, is in Capricorn in retrograde. Interestingly enough, as you know, the sign of Venus being in the sign of Cancer sweeps across, it is going to be doing a little opposition dance with Jupiter. So I feel like that's going to open us up very strongly in love. And Sagittarius, you will definitely feel that because it's going to be your ruling planet that gets aspected there. So let's get a keyword for Sagittarius, dear spirit, for this week. This is going to be Sun, Moon, Venus, arising. These are general, guys, so if it doesn't resonate, check your moon, your Venus, your rising sign to see if other messages come through for you. All right, Sagittarius, so your key word is courage. Don't give up. Don't lose heart this week. Very, very important. You may have been going through quite a lot because, Venus being so long in Gemini was opposing your sun sign. So, this is really something that was definitely not the easiest. So, gather your strength, gather your courage this week, Sagittarius, because it is not over. It is not. You can get through this. If you have to kind of toughen up a little bit or just pull yourself up, that is fine. That is fine. You might be singing Love is the Battlefield this week. You might be singing that song, so just be aware of that going forward. So let's see what we have for you in the tarot. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, please. All right. Very strong cards coming through for you, Sagittarius. So here in this immediate past energy, we have the Empress card. This is Venus energy. So definitely you're coming from a place of love, nurturing, great abundance, thinking of creativity, using your creativity to create more loving circumstances and situations. So let's get a clarifier on that Empress. You could also be dealing with Venus energy of Libra or Taurus. Those are the signs that come through with the Empress as well. Ooh, Six of Pentacles is an important card for you, Sagittarius, this week. So equal give and take, equal reciprocity. Make sure that, you're not getting, giving too much of yourself without anything coming back to you in return. If there's no reciprocal energy, it might be time to reassess the situation because you are in a very giving place and have been in a very giving place. And you might be kind of reassessing that this week, Sagittarius. It's like, how much am I putting in? How much of my energy am I putting out to this person? And are they really interested? Are they really giving that back to me? Your own energy is coming up front and center right here, kind of, midweek. This is like as you go through the week. And this is Temperance. This is the Sagittarius card. So to me, this is all about desire and purity of heart. That's partly what that courage card is about as well, because it is a little bit like that strength card, right? You're balancing those two sides of yourself, both the purity of intention, but also the passion. And when temperance is there, it's all about balance. It's all about integrating difficult circumstances of your life and using them to make you even stronger. And I do see that as a very positive card to come through for you because it is your own energy, Sag. Six of Swords. There's a lot of six energy here on this particular spread. We are moving forward away from the gossip, away from the difficulties. You really don't want this anymore, Sagittarius. If you've been going through some choppy waters, you really want to get in that boat and head on over to a better, more peaceful island. You are not interested in playing games. You're not interested in any more headache, heartache. It might be tough for you to detach. It might be hard for you to say, yeah, I just need a break, because you really do care. You really are. But you're also thinking about yourself and your sense of balance. And if things are not in equal measure, you're like, I got to get out of here for a little while. And in the future outcome here, we have, again, Six of Pentacles. This has come up twice for your week. So that's why I say this is a week of reciprocity and balance. If you're not getting what you need, if you just feel it, and nobody can tell you what that is, right? You just feel it inside, and if something's off, if something's not right, you just feel it within. And it's like, I know I gave that person all these nice gifts and I took them out to dinner and I tell them I love them all the time and how awesome they are, and my energy is there and I'm there for them when they're going through a hard time, da 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 da, and they're never there for me when I need them. That's a big, big, big red flag, Sagittarius. And you might be a little bit on the fence. I don't think you're going to make, if any of my Sagittarius out there are kind of weighing their options and saying, should I leave the situation? Should I not? I don't think you're going to make a decision this week because of this Hanged Man card being here. That Neptune energy, it's sort of like it's on the fence. It's like, should I stay or should I go? I'm weighing my options. I'm looking at the way I'm getting treated versus the way I'm treating them. So it really is a time of really honoring yourself, sitting up here on your throne and thinking this over with that Six of Pentacles twice, guys. That's a lot of energy right there for a short reading, right? Two Pentacles, look at that. It's all about balance. One day at a time, Sagittarius. Just observe. Observe what they're doing. Observe what you're getting from them. Yeah, you're not going to take this too fast. There's that Knight of Pentacles. It's like, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to look at this in a wise, balanced way. You're actually being very, very cool here. I like it. You're being very, like, wise. You're being prudent. You're not jumping the gun. There's actually, like, no fire. There's no fire in this reading, but a lot of pentacles. A lot of pentacles. So you're really weighing things on a very practical, earthy level. It's like you really want to know what you're manifesting through your decisions. So good for you. Good for you, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of y'all are really growing in wisdom. And it's interesting that, as Jupiter, your ruling planet, has been going through Capricorn, you have been learning a lot of lessons just of patience and timing and learning to let the divine timing work its will in your life. So good for you guys. And let's get a few of these beautiful twin flame oracle cards on the spread. So solitude, look at that. Retreat, introspection, silence. Go within yourself, Sagittarius. Take a pause, take a break. Look at that. Calmness, step back, wait for signs, wait for the divine timing. And there it is. This key word for you, Sagittarius, this week: courage and balance. Absolutely. Yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. I love this reading for you. The message is just so clear. Through. It's like balance, balance, balance. You'll be feeling like a Libra this week, Sagittarius. And I'm going to get a magic spell card for you for your affirmation here. We have confidence. So look at that. We open with courage and we close with confidence. Sagittarius, believe in yourself. Believe in your truth. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light and burn higher. Woo! All my little fire starters out there are loving that. That's a very fiery pair of cards. All right, Sag. Absolutely fabulous reading. I'm digging it. Totally digging this. Very nice way to start this day. All right, so Mr. Dragon, let's clear this board. Let's get ready for our next sign. Let's see who's coming through for us. I like to spray my sage in between, just to keep the energies nice and clear. I fixed up a whole new batch of my sage spray, so I'm ready to go. All right. Yes, it was, Amber. That was a great read for our Saggies. That was beautiful. Ooh, that one wanted to jump out. Oh, Leo. Leo's jumping out next. It says, who called my fiery name? Leo says, I'll let Sag go first, but, this is my month, so I'm here. All right, Leo. So let's see what we have. Dear Spirit, what do we have for our Leos out there? Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. Oh my goodness. Yes. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there. Those that have already had a birthday, those that might be having one even today, or one that is coming up soon, because we've still got a whole lot of Leo season left. Yes, we do. Hello, Hilda. Hello, Lindsay. Oh, my Leo folks. So good to see you. Aw, yes. All right, where are the kitties at? That's right. All right. Ooh, destiny comes up. So, Leo, there is a sense of destiny around love and relationships for you this week. So, I love that. This is really a beautiful feeling. This feels like, something's written in the stars, something's written in the fates, right? And it may not happen exactly this week, but there could be something that sets it up, or something that comes along. It's like there's that sort of trusting in the divine plan and in the divine path. So, Leo, just embrace whatever path you're on. It's like, don't fight your destiny, right? If something is working in your favor, or something's taking you away from something, that is definitely meant for you. Let's get into this and see what happens. And yes, you are supercharged right now. Mars is in Aries. That's giving the Leos a lot of energy. On the Sagittarians, right? Yeah, it's really all about that. All our fire folks. Oh, Hilda, yes, Old Flame reached out today. Uh-huh. That could be it, right? That is the thing. Telling you, Venus in Cancer, it's going to make people a lot more nostalgic. They start getting real sentimental because Cancer is a super sentimental sign. It thinks about the past a lot. It's hard for Cancer to not live in the past. Similar for Capricorn. They have a long memory. And so, when Venus is in a sign like that, yeah, we can't help it. We think about the old days, the good old days, right? That's what it feels like. All right, Leo, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got for our lions, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. Woo! Okay, very, very intense. All right, so Ace of Cups going into the immediate past. So this is beautiful energy. This is super watery. That's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy coming through, but that's big blessings from Spirit, Leo. So you are actually coming from a very spiritual place, a very spirit connected, spirit conscious area of your life this week. That's really very much what you're thinking about, what you're feeling, is you do feel very connected to the divine. And look at this, Three of Pentacles is so much about building a solid spiritual foundation, using your creativity, having a mentor guide you. So that's very beautiful. Now the hard part is this middle card, guys. We do have this Three of Swords, which I'm going to bust out my sage spray. We're going to sage this thing. Yeah, actually, the gals will get on me if I don't burn something. They're like, no, burn the sage. Let me do that. Yeah, let's sage this sucker. Oh yeah, I don't answer this yet. Yeah, we need that. To just, because Leo, the interesting thing about this Three of Swords, and I got a brand new deck of cards. I'm going to probably use it next week. But the Three of Swords card in this deck is an animal spirit tarot, and it has the bluebird as the Three of Swords animal, and I love it. So it's very, very interesting to me that the energy that they talked about for the Three of Swords in this particular deck was a freedom from the heartache. It's sort of like the worst is already behind you. It's happened, right? So it's like, let's go ahead. We're going to shake these out. Just like our friend Ramblin' Mike at Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. If you've not checked out Mike, go hang out with him. He is super fun and funny, and he's a good guy. He shouts my channel out all the time, even though I'm a small channel and he's a big one. So let's go ahead and shake these swords out. Out, out, out. Get out of Leo's heart. We're going to shout that one out. My mom's going to be like, what are you yelling about down there? Oh, see, Lindsay, I'm telling you. So the Three of Swords in this animal, I got chills. When you said that, I felt it. Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, that bluebird, and I was like, it's interesting to put the bluebird of happiness on the Three of Swords card. But my feeling was, it's like that's a really interesting perspective to have. That it's sort of like when you know what's not right for you, you know what is right for you, right? And so you step into a much happier place, a much, much better place. So let's get a clarifier on that Three of Swords. Let's see what comes out on top of it. Oh, see, and I know, I like to see that on top of this card, because look at that. Six of Swords really shows you're moving away from this. You're leaving that behind. It's really a very clear sign that a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness and sorrows are going to be being left in the past. I mean, they're literally in there moving away from that heartache. Look at that. I know, it's beautiful. So going into the future, though, You know, coming full circle through this week, this is great. The King of Wands is coming up in Leo. That's a very strong Leo energy. He's even got some lions there on that throne. This is definitely fire time. It's leadership. It's recreation. You know, the King of Wands is creator energy. It's like, you know, what do I want to do? What do I want to go for? What am I going to get after? Because the King of Wands doesn't take things sitting down. He goes and gets what he wants. Absolutely. So it's a very positive turn there. Yep. And it's going to be a little bit slow and steady. So not only do you have the fire and the drive, but look at that. The Knight of Pentacles says, let's take it a little slow here, Leo. Let's not rush too fast. But you know what you want, and you don't mind being patient and taking your time to get it. Plus, that Knight of Pentacles is one of the best knights because he's the one that gets to the finish line. He's the one that has, you know, more determination and perseverance. So yes, 10 of Wands, bundling up some old burdens there this week, Leo. Turning some things loose. You're ready to start on a new chapter. The Moon card is coming up here, and you know, Cancer is ruled by the moon. That's where Venus is shifting into. So lots of intuitive thoughts and feelings are coming up. You know, don't get blindsided by those. Don't get confused by those, because sometimes that lunar energy can be a little bit cloudy, confusing, can't see it quite clearly. So give it time. That's why it's good that you're willing to give this time. So let's get some of these Twin Flame Oracle cards. Let's get 3 of those, please, Spirit, for our Leos out there. Yes. Oh, see, look at this. So forgive comes up. So Leo, you may be forgiving someone or something, whether it's current or moved on. Tranquility, peaceful mind. Freedom from the past, guys. Freedom from that 3 of Swords, right? That's why that's coming up. And look at what comes in after that. The fresh start. New opportunity. Release the past. You have a second chance, right? So there is a lot of releasing of the past here this week. That's what it very much, that's what that 3 of Swords is mostly about. I don't think it's like an upcoming heartbreak. This is like heartbreak that's already happened that you're continuing to move through. And we do have our crossroads there as well. So divergent path choices. And there we go. Confusion. Follow your intuition, because we got that moon card. So just be careful, Leo. Remember to follow your intuition. Don't let confusion or miscommunication trip you up too much this week. All right. So let's get a spell card for you guys. Let's do an affirmation here. For our magical Leos out there, burning bright. That feels it. Ooh, what did I say? Leo, look at this. The wisdom is coming in. The wise owl sitting there. Yes. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. So our next Wednesday with a waxing moon, let's, whenever that is, because we haven't reached the full moon yet. Actually we haven't. Yeah, we're going on the waning. So when the moon is new again, that's not very long. That's not very far away. Let's see when that is. I'm gonna get you an actual date, Leo. I'm gonna get you a date, because I think we can find out when that's going to be, when the next waxing moon on a Wednesday is coming up. So let's see. We've got moon in Cancer coming up. So let's go. We've got new moon is on Tuesday. So the next waxing moon on a Wednesday is the 19th of August. So mark that off as a special day, Leos. If you do any ritual work or you do anything like that, that's going to be a very nice, very powerful day for Leo. Ooh, I love it when we can get like a nice specific date like that for you guys. Gonna break out the cauldron, absolutely. All right, I love this. These are good so far, guys. We're only 2 in, but these are good. Let's get a little sage action. Let's clear the energy out. Let's move that on through, and let's go back into our zodiac cards and pull our next sign who will be on the list here. And it is Virgo. Check it out. So hello Virgos out there. Oh, you're welcome, Lindsay. So Virgo, of course, is the sign that comes after Leo. So, just a little bit later in this month, we'll have, Virgo season starting. Um, and I know that I have a couple folks out there, at least I know, that have Venus in Virgo. Now, folks with Venus in Virgo, Cancer, Venus is going to be really nice. It's going to be good because it's back in tune with your sign's energy. Yeah, love our Virgo energies. I do. It's earthy. It's getting into that early harvest time. It's our last sign of summer. So let's get into a keyword card for the Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising Spirit. Let's see what you have got for them. And we've got Heaven coming up. So Virgo, you are ascending to a new level this week. Whether you have a bigger connection with the divine, whether you meet somebody and it feels very heavenly or very divinely guided, or if you're already in a relationship and it's going to the next level of transcendence. That is a beautiful card to come up for your week. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got. Nice. Very nice. Your own energy's coming up here, Virgo. I like it. So Page of Pentacles is where you're coming from. So it's like this is a very nice card for you, Virgo, because to me this is about putting in new efforts, new energy. You want to make wise decisions, wise investments when it comes to love. You don't want to just give your heart to anyone or invest your time or your work or your efforts into just anybody. You're a little bit particular. The Page of Pentacles always says to me that it's new adventures, a new enterprise. There's a little bit of entrepreneurial energy, and with pages, we often get messages coming through there, so there could be better communication as well, or maybe there already has been. Ooh, from Queen of Pentacles. So here's a fellow Earth sign. But this can also be your energy, Virgo, so take that as it resonates. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I often see lots of Capricorn with Queen of Pentacles. She's got the goats on the throne. And it's a little bit my energy because she's got bunny rabbits. I got bunny rabbits. So, there she is. But to me, yet again, this is a very strong card of wisdom, of self-determination, self-grounding. This is a very nice combination there, Virgo, for you, because to me it says that you're coming from a more balanced, steady place. You're really feeling more of your own worth, and that it's not like just because somebody's nice to you doesn't mean you have to be nice to them back. It doesn't mean you have to throw your heart right in with them just because they gave you a compliment, right? But take that as your due. Take it as your worth. Somebody's just seeing you sparkle. They're seeing you shine out there. And then here in the middle, we have our Hermit card. So this is the Virgo card. Following your own truth, staying grounded in your principles. For all of my single Virgos out there, this is a powerful reading because it's like you are strong this week, Virgo. And you're not really very unhappy if you're single. You're like, I'm good. I'm enjoying my time to myself. I'm becoming empowered. I'm seeking my truth. I'm following my star. Look at that, right? And only the best, right? Only the best will work for me. I don't want to just settle for anything. Yeah, and see, Virgo, if you've been dealing with deceptive people, there's old Sneaky running around with them swords. If you've been dealing with any kind of that energy, you're like, no, I'm done. I got to get out of there. I'm ready for a fresh start. I'm ready for people that will be honest and above board and have integrity with me. And look at what we have in the future here, Queen of Wands. So strong Leo energy. Big shout out to all. To I know that we have at least a Leo or two out there with Venus and Virgo. And so to me, that's very positive as well. If you do have some Leo placements, I feel very strong that this is a Leo card. This is a Leo card. Even though you can also attribute Aries and Sagittarius to this, it's Leo. She's got that cat, little magic black cat. She is confident, bold, sensual, understands the esoteric magical world. She's a very strong leader. And so it's like this again. You've got Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, your own energy showing up. It's like you're not willing. Oh, we got another queen. All the queens are showing up. Queen of Swords. So definitely not putting up with any funny business, Virgo. This is the one that off with your head if you mess around in her court. So definitely. I mean, you still have that emotion. You have that sensibility, but you are making decisions from a very balanced head and heart place. Absolutely. This is a powerful reading for my Virgo folks. Yeah, because you want to be wise, because somebody might have broke your heart in that heart place. You might still be healing up from that a little bit, but you're coming into your strength, right? Yeah. A lot of my Virgos have been through a heartache. Look at that Five of Cups. So absolutely, you're healing up from something, Virgo. So, you know, the fact that you're standing in your power probably was sneaky. Sneaky was doing that. Sneaky was messing with your head or your heart or both. So this is all about getting over that heartache, getting through that pain, making better choices, and just getting back in touch with who you are. Yeah, you're just not willing. You're not willing to put up with any funny business now. Huge transformation of the mind and the heart this week, Virgo. So let's get a magic spell card. Oh wait, sorry, gotta do Twin Flame. Gotta do that one first. Okay, put this in order. I have so many card decks, guys, that it's like I like to try to use them all, but it's like you can't use them all in one reading. So let's get our Twin Flame Oracle on this. Let's see what we've got here on this for Virgo. For our singles, couples, and those in separation, whatever the situation may be, that is what these are for. Yeah. Ooh, yes. Perception, Virgo. Red flags, delusion, perspective, see through false beliefs. So you might have really thought that somebody was a lot better than, you know, they presented themselves really well. They might have really fooled you. There are some good con artists out there, sweethearts. There are, and I'm telling you, even and maybe sometimes even more sensitive folks like us, we get taken in by them sometimes. We do, because we want to believe the best in people. We do, and we many times see that as you know what's true, but it might not be. So then we've got the fear card. So this, you know, something happened here that brought you into you know, connection or face to face with something, you know, deep and dark inside, and that it triggered some insecurities. But this is saying know that you're protected, Virgo. You're not in trouble, you're not in danger. And the marriage card comes up here. So this is kind of like, take this one as it resonates. For some of you, this could be related to a committed marriage that you're already in, because this is legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, societal contract, right? So it's sort of like you might already be in that situation. A few of you out there, it may have been a person that, you know, thought you was this great girl or great guy, and turns out they're married, right? Could be that kind of thing for some of y'all, not for very many, but a few. But there's something to do with a lasting commitment here, you know. Maybe you're ready to take it to the next step, and they're just like, ah. So yeah, it's definitely got something to do with that. So let's get into the magical spell card now. Let's see what comes up around that for you guys. All right, Spirit, let's get a magic spell card affirmation for our Virgos, please. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And look at that. You've got the Destiny card here, Virgo. And look at that moon. That reminds me really, like, look at that. Venus in Cancer, there she is, sitting on that moon-ruled sign. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. So nothing that's been hidden in the dark can stay there, Virgo. That's a powerful message for you all. So it's like, even if you're confused, even if you feel like with somebody sneaking around, with somebody being dishonest, they're not going to get away with it. They're not going to get away with it with that destiny card coming through, because what we reap, we definitely, what we sow, we reap, right? And you know, the Virgo's all about the reaping and the sowing. Just saying. All right, guys, so let's get back into our cards. Let's see what our next sign coming up is going to be. Let's sage the table and the dragon. Woohoo! All right, spirit angels. Let's see who we have next on our list. Who is up next for our weekly readings here? Pisces. Pisces is up. Check it out, check it out. So Pisces, you are the opposite of Virgo. So there's that balance. You're right. Saturn is coming for you, sneaky. It's not going to fly forever, I'll tell you that. Saturn is wielding some massive karma as it goes through these last degrees of Capricorn, and then when it shuffles back out, and then when it goes into Aquarius, because Aquarius is truth, freedom, liberation. When Saturn moves through that sign, wow, watch out. Anybody who hasn't been honest is really going to get smacked around. Just saying, y'all, don't play with the planets. Don't play with the planets. All right, Pisces. Venus, Sun, Moon, rising. What's you got for Pisces, spirit? All of our Pisces, whether they're in separation, coupled, or single fishies out there swimming around, what do we have for them? Karma. Oh, Pisces. So look at what we've got. Things are coming around, and what goes around comes around. So Pisces, this is a week where whatever kind of actions you have put out there, they're coming back. If you've been, kind, gentle, sweet, loving, compassionate, that's what's coming back to you. If people have not been kind to you, if people have been rough on you, it is coming back to kick them in the tail. Nobody wants to mess with the Pisces this week because karma is on their side. And there was another reader I was watching, and I think that the weekly messages for Pisces was something very similar. Like they got like the bear or something, and it was like they were saying the same thing, like, don't play with Pisces because they're stepping into some power this week. That's intense, y'all. That is intense. Let's get some tarot on this for our fishy folks. Fishy, fishy. Fishy fish. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Pisces. Ooh, yes, a week of manifestations. Oh my goodness. All right, so Pisces, you're coming from a place of the Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid, stable, grounded, rooted energy. It is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So, this is spirit really wanting to grant you something very tangible, very solid that you can really get a feeling of. Money might be getting better this week as well. It's just a little side note here. For those of you, there's going to be some Pisces out there. This could even be like an engagement offer, a marriage offer, a let's move in together, let's get serious, let's make this official kind of thing. That could come around for some of my fishies because that many times can be a big offer, right? So let's see what clarifies this for Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So Pisces, this is super powerful for a lot of my fish out there. If you've been feeling kind of shaky, if you've not been feeling the most stable, this is really beautiful that this is coming in, because here's our Queen of Pentacles on top of our Ace of Pentacles. More earth energy, grounded, stable, balanced, wise, not willing to put up with any funny business whatsoever. So coming up into the center, we do have that Four of Pentacles. So this is that security consciousness. You might be feeling really like nervous about losing something, whether it's money, a relationship, a situation. Many times to me, too, it's like it's guarding the heart chakra. So there's this little fear of like, having the heart messed up with or having yourself messed with. It's also a fear of like letting something go that's been hurting you, because sometimes this can be someone that you're really holding on to in that heart space. So just take that as it resonates to your situation here, Pisces. And let's get another card on top of that. We've got the Knight of Swords. So this could be about somebody from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be someone that you really want to communicate with, and they might be communicating with you this week. Very, very probable because of that fast-moving energy. But they're probably going to be nervous, coming in kind of a wreck, maybe realizing, oh my God, I owe you so many apologies, or I'm just, I'm a disaster, Pisces. I'm a total mess. And you're just kind of like, yeah. So just keep that in mind, that there is a level of anxiety. Whether it's coming from you or them or both. There's definitely a feeling of anxiety. There's a lot of thoughts that are going around, and you might be a little bit afraid to move super fast, even though that might be what somebody's pushing you to. Coming into our outcome card, though, more earthy energy. Look at that with the Hierophant. That is Taurus energy, Pisces. So to me, yet again, for some of you, this could be going to the chapel. This could be taking it to the next level, because many times with the Hierophant, there is that question of commitment. It's a spiritual commitment. For some of you, this is getting back in touch with the divine. For some of you, this is like committing to another person or having them commit to you. So let's get a clarifier here. Four Pentacles again. So Pisces, woo! Somebody's either holding on to you or you're holding on to them. Because this came out twice, for Pisces that are dealing with another person, I feel like this is both ways. This is definitely kind of going both ways. It's like you're holding on to them, they're holding on to you, they're not willing to let it go. One or both of you is kind of like really mulling over this commitment. That's very, very strongly coming up here, very strongly aspected. Be sure it's what you want. Be sure it's what you want, because you're definitely holding on to it, or they're holding on to you. It's not something you're willing to let go of right now. King of Swords is on the bottom, so yet again, more air sign. Aquarius, very strong in this card. Gemini and Libra. So this could definitely be about air sign. It could also be about you needing to make some decisions here coming up. We do have the Sun card on the bottom of the second deck. So to me, whenever the Sun card comes out, that's a big blessing. So, however this plays out, this still could be quite an optimistic week. You have some beautiful cards with that Ace and Queen of Pentacles and also the Hierophant. But there's definitely something that you're holding on to in a heart space. Just make sure you're holding on to it because it's something you really want, not just because you're either afraid of being alone or afraid of losing something. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Take care, sweetheart, if you're taking off on us. Good to see you. We'll see you next week. And okay, so let's get 3 Twin Flame Oracle cards for Pisces here. Okay, all right. So divine timing is at work here. That's probably part of why you've got all those pentacles there, Pisces. So patience, perseverance, trust that the divine knows when. You might be really pushing for something to happen super fast, but Spirit's like, hold on, Pisces, we're working it out. Let it go. Let us work it out for you. The vibration card comes out on top of this too. So energy and positivity, raise your vibration to attract what you desire. So the more that you stay in a positive frame of mind, the more that you create a good environment around yourself. Oh, thank you, Amber. Thank you so much for the blessing. I appreciate it, sweetheart. So the more that you stay in that positive mindset and keep your vibes very high, Pisces, because we know Pisces is like the psychic, sign. And so the more that your energy is good, the more that it will be felt and the more that it will shape what happens this week. It will shape your karma, right? Because your karma is there. And so we also have the divine masculine energy coming in. So if you are a divine feminine or the more feminine energy in the dynamic, if it, because it could be for any relationship, whether it's feminine, masculine, but this could be your twin, your soulmate, your soul partner who is seeking your energy. So this is also a big reason to keep your vibes high, Pisces. Keep those vibes high, baby, because even if you're a single fishy right now, or maybe you're hanging on to somebody not treating you right and you're thinking about, should I stay, should I go? I'm telling you, that's like, just keep your vibes high. Do the best you can. And I know that's hard. I have a lot of Pisces in my chart and I get so emotional, and I know how hard it is sometimes to keep those energies high, but do your very best, Pisces, because it will pay off in the end. So let's get a magical spell card for you as an affirmation for your week. Ooh, yeah, great card, Pisces. Look at this, psychic protection. Okay, around me now, a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. And we are in Leo season. What's more of a shield of gold than Leo season? So, Pisces, pull into that protective, bright energy, because right now you might feel like you're under some sort of psychic attack, or somebody, his energy is coming through either in your dreams that you really don't want to be feeling. So this is saying protect yourself, Pisces. Sometimes it's really good, like before you go to bed, just pray to Archangel Michael and say, please protect all my chakras while I sleep, protect my dreams, make sure that only the things I'm meant to see and feel and need to know come through, and not the negative stuff that I don't. So Pisces, very powerful reading this week. Hoping it turns out good for you guys. Very, very much. All right, so let's get our next card out here. See who comes up. Let's get a little sage on this. Woo! Yeah, that was a strong reading. I'm going to put my cushion behind my back. Oh, little dragon situation here. There. Ah, that feels better. Yeah. I have to move that thing back and forth. When you sit down for a long time, you need it to be comfy. All right, so let's spray that sage. Oh, dear Spirit, please clear out the energy of our Pisces. Let's move into our next sign. Who do you have for us next? Ooh, yes, another very loving sign. Libra is up. There we are, our Venus ruled Libra. So Libra, you guys, this week, like I said, Venus today has just moved into Cancer. Cancer does square Libra, and Venus is your ruling planet. So you may feel a little bit more of a crunch, a little bit more of a challenge. Especially after 4 months with Venus being in Gemini, that was a lot easier flow of energy for Libra. But like I said, it's always nice to have a switch up. And so Libra, while Venus is in Cancer, put more love into your home, put more love into nurturing yourself, cooking some good food, indulging some of those creature comforts. It's very, very good for you right now and this week especially. So let's get into your keyword. Let's see what's coming up for our Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus rising, whether single, coupled, in separation, Spirit. Let's see what we've got for them. You know I'm going to be happy when this one comes out. Our dragon card came out. Woo woo! do, 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 do. Dragon dance for Libra. So the dragon is a very, very lucky creature. In Chinese astrology, it is considered one of the most fortuitous, prosperous signs you can be born under. And even during, the other Chinese zodiac animal years, they still bring out the dragon as a symbol of good luck, longevity, and harmony. So when the dragon card comes out there, Libra, that's extra luck for you this week, extra prosperity, things moving in an upward direction for you, especially in your love life. So I think that this Venus move, not a bad thing for you, even though it is a more challenging placement. It's going to be very positive for you to have it in a new place. So let's get into your tarot. Let us see what is coming up for you this coming week, Libra. Ooh, yeah, okay. Some new energy coming in. So we have the Page of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Especially Aries, though. Definitely feeling Aries. And Mars is in Aries as well. Definitely doing that push-pull dance with your sun sign, Libra. So to me, you're kind of ready for some new beginnings. You don't want to stick to the same old, same old. You're really ready to try some new things. You could be getting some messages about new love, new relationship, some kind of new energy entering relationships if you're already in one, but it definitely feels like a fresh new vibe. Queen of Pentacles has been coming out a lot. I like it though, because to me, the balance of these two, it's like that very young, enthusiastic, spontaneous energy and this very wise, balanced, patient energy. So to me, it's like you can make these new starts, but they're definitely rooted, grounded, and balanced in reality and in stability. So that's very, very nice. And so here we go in the center, we have the High Priestess. She is a lunar ruled card. So we do have, your ruling planet going into a lunar ruled sign. So Libra, you might need a little time to yourself this week to pay attention to spirit, to your intuition, and use your intuition in any decisions regarding love and relationships this weekend. And week ahead, not just weekend. Yes, because there's something you're weighing. Some of my Libras may actually be weighing two options. You might have two very distinct people you're working with this week. For some of my Libras, obviously not all, this is general, but some of my Libras, you might have somebody that has, if they're not actually younger than you, they might feel younger than you. They might be this very youthful, kind of energetic energy, and the other one is a little more balanced, stable, earthy, maybe not as exciting, but they feel like they've got their feet on the ground a little bit more. And so you're trying to make this decision now between the two of them using your intuition. Ooh. So don't take it fast, Libra. Don't move it too quick, because that to me is something, we know that Libras won't make a decision overnight. Y'all are very slow sometimes when it comes to making the decisions. Um, but take your time. There's no problem. There's no rush. Oh, look at that. So a lot of this, look at this. We've got the Nine of Wands coming up here. So to me, Libra, get some rest, because many times this card comes up when there's fatigue involved. You may feel like you're battling a lot of things this week, and that may not even be, relationship. This could be in regards to work, career, uphill feeling battles, right? It's like, but you're standing strong in spite of it all. But look at what comes out on top is the Sun card. So it's a very positive ending to this week. Even though you have a few things that are a little bit tricky, the Sun card to me always kind of outweighs that, because it is the most positive card of the tarot. So to me, get some rest, relax yourself. Look at, we have the Star. Beautiful. Going to the next level, Libra. Really looking to balance things in an ultimate way in your energy. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So very, very nice opportunities for good things coming out this week. in spite of a little bit of indecision, in spite of maybe feeling a little on your guard, a little defensive, a little run down, make sure you're taking good care of yourself this week as well. So let's get into the Twin Flame Oracle. Let's see what we've got for Libra. Let's get 3 on this spread, please, Spirit. I like it. Wow. Okay, Libra. So we have union coming up this week. This is reconciliation, eternal love. Timing has come. The time is right. We have free will. So choices, decisions, contact, inaction. Action cannot be forced. Recognize that everyone has free will, no matter what their situation. But this also says that, whoever you are in contact with, if you feel like you're in contact with a soulmate or twin flame relationship, they may be waking up a little bit more to this connection this week as well. So let's get a magical spell card on this for our Libras, please. Fertility. Okay, Libra. I wasn't going to say it, but I will say it now. Not all of you, because this is general, but some of you with this Page of Wands, with those two together, that could be a little fertility action. So Libra, if you don't want to get pregnant this week, be careful. And some of my Libras that are trying to get pregnant this week might be. Okay, just throwing that out there. But fertility can also be, of course, more than that, right? Because our Queen of Pentacles has the ultimate little fertility symbol right there, our little beautiful bunny. And bunnies know how to make lots of bunnies, and they also know how to create a very stable, safe, secure home. So this is also what fertility can be about. It means things are starting to grow, things are starting to take root, things are starting to move in an upward direction. So let all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. And that Page of Wands is definitely a new life kind of card. Yeah, whether it's actual kids, or something like that, or like a brand new start, a brand new life, a brand new beginning coming in for you. So beautiful. Really liked that reading, Libra. So let's get the cards put back in. I know our Capricorn and Scorpio are they're being secretive today. They're staying in. They're like, not yet, not yet. All right, let's get a little sage on this action. I'm gonna burn a little more sweetgrass here too. A little bit of that. Nice. Hope you guys are doing good out there. Right. Dear Spirit, let's see what we've got next for our sign coming up. Who is up next for us? Aries. Got to get that last fire sign in there. Yes. We've got our Ram coming up. A little fighter. Our little dynamic, feisty one coming up to the front. Aries, Mars is in your sign right now. The moon is also in your sign today. So this weekend, we have that Aries moon. So start something new. I know we're in a waning moon, but it doesn't matter. Aries moon is good energy. It's a definite life-giving sort of motivator. Gets our courage up, gets our strength up. So let's get a keyword for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. It's going to be for love and relationship, whether you are a single, coupled, or currently in separation, Aries. Out there. Remember, these are general guides, as always, so check your other placements if this one doesn't resonate. And we have reunions, Aries. So very, very strong for possible reconciliation, Venus is going into Cancer today, so that to me signals a time of reunions. It may not happen this week, but this month it is very, very possible and positively aspected for you. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got, Spirit, for our Aries natives out there. Let's see what we have. Ooh, yeah, the fire coming through Aries. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is the first card we're going to start with. That is about building. It is about a creative energy. Like I said, when Aries energy is in the air, there is that sense of creation. So there could definitely be a building energy here. This could be like, you know, you and a loved one, you and a potential partner, you know, talking to somebody, right? It could be about a new plan, a new beginning. You could be moving in together. You could be making plans with each other. So that's a very, very nice card. I always like that one because it has that spiritual center to it, you know, and it brings in the objective third party that's there to help you move your plans along. And Queen of Swords. So Aries, you are a little bit impatient this week. Could involve an air sign. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through with our Queen of Swords. Very strong Libra, though, with her. But this is no funny business, no messing around. It's like you're really wanting to make some very firm, lasting decisions that are based in practicality and based in logical conclusions. It's like, this is right for me. This is who I want to be with. I'm going to go for it, right? So here we go. In the center, Knight of Wands. Very strong Sagittarius energy. Also, our Aries and Leo is in this. This is our little fire pony, our fire horse coming right through. So lots of bold action here this week. Aries is running through to the top of the line. I'm telling you, it's like you don't want to waste time this week, Aries. That's the way I feel. If there is a reunion coming into your life this week, it's like if you're the one reaching out to them, you're just like, here I am. Like, here I am. Listen to me. You know, you're strong. You're very, very passionate about this. Just make sure it's what you really want. And it's not just something that you're feeling just strong about right now and you might get bored of it later, right? Because that Knight of Wands sometimes can be that way. And it could be vice versa. You know, Aries, take into account anybody that's coming to you during this week or through this month, and you know, just give it a little time, weigh it out. Don't jump right in if you've got questions about it. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You're not. It's like if somebody approaches you out of nowhere and it's really fast and hot and heavy. This Eight of Swords, you're gonna get all up in your mind about it. You're like, I don't know about this. I need a minute. And you'll get yourself free of that. You will. Aries doesn't stay in that overthinking place for long in general. But this could be someone else who's stuck in their head too. Because you might be dealing with someone who's an air sign or similar to an air sign, right? You know, that's really what this is they could be stuck in their head if you're the one saying, let's get moving, let's go ahead, let's do something. They're just like, I don't know if I can get free. I don't know if I can get unstuck. And you're not going to put up with that. You're not going to put up with that. You might put up with it for a little while. For just a little while, but not long. Because that Four of Cups, that energy doesn't suit my Aries. Not at all. You're going to be like, okay, I'll hang out here for a minute. I'll wait on you. But this feeling of like missing out on what could be. You're like, you're not going to wait around for someone forever. That's for sure. So let's get it clarified. This is an interesting week, Aries. This is unusual. A little bit unusual energies coming through here. More swords. You got three swords. You got the Queen, the Eight, and now the Two. Could definitely be a Libra involved here. Could also be a Gemini or Aquarius, but this is very strong Libra action. This is a little bit of indecision. You're gonna sit for just a moment. You're gonna maybe take a moment this week to make some decisions about something. It might be very hard for you. It might actually be difficult for you, Aries. There might be someone or something that it's actually making you stop for a minute and go, what do I really want here? What do I really want here? You might be a little confused about it. This is a confusing energy. It sure is. This is very unusual. You got a lot of swords on this, though, so I feel like an air sign is at play. But this is that Pisces energy, that old misty moon. Fog and smoke and mirrors. Queen of Pentacles, though. So you really do want to come from a place of strength and balance. You're not really in the mood to play games. Aries never really is. It's like they're very direct. They're very direct. It's like, I want this, let's have it. And if you're dealing with somebody that's, you know, stuck in their head, it might feel like they're playing mind games with you, but that's probably not where they're really trying to come from. Oh yeah, Hilda's, she driving the guys crazy. She's my lovely little Leo out there in Norway. She's amazing, guys. And she, yeah. Alright, so let's get some Twin Flame Oracle cards. Let's get 3, please, Spirit, for our Aries folks out there. This will mostly resonate, of course, if you're in a more soul kind of connection, or feel like you might be at some point soon. Either way, let's see what these messages are for you guys. Surrender. Oh, okay. All right, so surrender came out. So Aries, you might have to detach from this situation for a while. And I do kind of get that feeling that it's like if someone's giving you too hard of a time, or they're holding back your passion, holding back that energy from you, it's like you're going to trust yourself. You're going to detach, having faith that all will be well in the end. You'll take some time out. Here's the healing card. Being gentle with yourself and your, twin or your connection or your partner. But this lost card is here because I feel like it's not about losing them. It's not about necessarily losing the person that might be in the situation, but what it is about you feeling a loss of your own identity and of yourself. And so it's about time, discovering your true self again, Aries, because Aries, you're all about your identity. You're all about who you are and what you are. And look what's on the bottom too, mirroring, right? It's like you're really, if you're in a situation with someone, you're really like mirroring each other's situation back and forth to each other. That might be why this energy feels a little strange. It does. It doesn't feel quite as clear cut as a typical Aries reading. It doesn't. So true. So let's get a magical spell card to give you an affirmation on this, Aries. Let's see what we got. Prosperity comes out. So very nice. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universe divine. Yeah. So to me, Aries, like I said, that the most like stable rooted card in here was this Queen of Pentacles. So stay really rooted in your personal prosperity, just like the roots of a tree. It's like, that way other people's actions or inaction, as the case may be, it won't shake you so hard. It won't upset you so much. Because that can be one of the hardest things, Aries, is waiting for someone else to make a move. It can be really, really, really tough. Take it from a dragon. The dragon in the Chinese zodiac is aligned with Aries. So even though I'm a super patient Capricorn, when my dragon comes out, I'm like, gift a dragon now! The dragon doesn't like to wait. The dragon doesn't like an Aries. They don't like to wait. We don't like it. We're just like, hurry it up. Get that fire started. We're not waiting anymore. Yep. All right, so let's get that cleared. Get the Aries energies down the road, and we're going to move into our next sign, y'all. Let's see who comes up. And Taurus is up. Oh, our earthy, stable Taurus folks. Yes, yes. So, Taurus, you are a sign that is definitely going to benefit from Venus moving into Cancer. Venus is your ruling planet, and Cancer creates a very lovely sextile aspect to your sign, which means it will open up more opportunities and potentials and possibilities as we go forward. So, Spirit, let's get some cards out here for our Taurus folks, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what their situation is. And always, guys, this is general. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. And check your other placements anyway, guys, because you'll get more messages that way. You will. You'll get even more out of it. It'll be more nuanced. And thank you, as always, Jacqueline, for putting up our signs and which ones are on. Thank you so much for doing that. I know, Amber. Capricorn and Scorpio, we're both hiding today. We don't want to come out. They're just like, oh, wait for the end. Wait for the end. Ooh, challenges comes up. So, this is an interesting week, Taurus. And I think that the challenges might be coming up because we are in Leo season and Taurus and Leo create a square to each other. So, definitely you might be feeling the fire, might be feeling the friction this week. Don't let that get you down because honestly, that energy is more temporary. It is not going to last forever. So if you are going through a challenging week, Taurus, take some time out, breathe in, get a little grounded, get a little perspective. There's nothing wrong with slowing it down just a little bit right now. So let's get you some tarot. Let's see what we've got for our Taurus folks out there. Yes, there could be definitely some challenges, but you come out of this really well. So let's go through this. So the first card coming up is our Five of Cups. So definitely, Taurus, you might be going through some disappointment, some heartache, grieving some sort of loss. Venus being in Cancer makes us very nostalgic and very sentimental. So for a lot of my Taurus folks, this could definitely be something that's just from the past. That it's like something has brought it up, maybe just the motion of Venus, going back through there, reminding you of things that have happened because that is our past position card. So let's see what clarifies this, please. Yeah, King of Cups. So definitely, it is a week of healing. The King of Cups is definitely very strong Cancer rulership. Also could be Scorpio, Pisces, but it's very strong for Cancer. And Venus, your ruling planet, is going to be starting in Cancer today. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of, things from the past have come up to be healed. It could be something fresh for some of you. For some of you, it's something old. I get more of a feeling that it's an old pain or an old wound that needs to be fully healed, because the King of Cups is all about healing. Um, we do go into the Seven of Pentacles here, so there is a patience, there's an energy of grounding, of waiting for things to come full circle. So you're definitely doing some work there. You're definitely being patient here, and that's what the challenges are kind of about here, I think, Taurus. It's a little bit of a challenge just to be patient, to wait for things to come full circle. Don't lose hope. Just continue to do the work one day at a time. Persevere this week. And look at that. We go from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So I think when you start doing that grounding work, it pays off so quick because we're going from right from the 7 to the 9, and that is a beautiful feeling of stability, security, feeling like you have a good sense of foresight as well. This is a very strong card, especially for people that are like in business for themselves, anything like that. It's a very, very beautiful energy. And so, Taurus, the best part of this week's reading. Look at that. The King of Pentacles coming out. That to me is your own energy. We've got our little Taurus bulls here on the throne. So, you know, that's what it's all about. It's all about that stability. The King of Pentacles to me is one of the most, that and the King of Cups, but there's a real beautiful balance of the divine masculine and feminine with the King of Pentacles. So it's like you really have that nice sensibility of, you know, having both in equal harmony. So let's get a card on top of that one. Yes, because Taurus, you're moving beyond the pain. You're moving beyond the turmoil and the chaos of the past with that Six of Swords. So very, very nice. To me, this week might start out a little, you know, over emotional, very sensitive. You might be, you know, crying a lot or feeling a lot, or, you know, just having old emotions come up that you hadn't had to deal with in a long time. But you're really going to get to work, you know, grounding and stabilizing yourself. And by the end of the week, you've really moved beyond whatever it was that was bothering you so much, and you're going towards a more harmonious place. So that's a beautiful read. Let's see what comes out. Oh, just wanted to see what's on the bottom of these. Yeah. Knight of Wands. So you are moving quickly. This isn't like super stagnant energy. It requires a little patience, but not forever. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so a nice balance of fire and earth. It's like you've got the passion to move it forward, but you've got enough stability and groundedness not to rush into anything too quick. I like it. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle cards. 3 for Taurus, please. Yes! Okay, so Taurus, we are in that season of summer. There it is. So it's time to see the sunnier, positive side, and the answers arrive in summer. So we don't have that much of summer left. We've got about 6 weeks, right? So this is very positive to me. It's like if there's some kind of conclusion or some kind of answers you're really seeking, some kind of clarity, it's probably going to open up quicker than you think. Because you have been feeling blocked. You've been feeling stuck. Silence, there's felt like a barrier. You need to shift to focus and clear this energy. And then their fifth dimension comes up. So here's intuitive communication and connecting with someone at the soul level. Very, very nice. So let's get a magic spell card for you, Taurus. Let's see what your affirmation is for the week. Okay, so best possible decision. So if you are trying to make a decision here, Taurus, I think you will make a good one, and it's also good to tap into your guides, anyone in the collective that really helps you to see all sides of any issue. So Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. There it is. So Taurus, beautiful reading for this week. Let's get into, clear out our energy here. Gonna get our next sign up in just a moment. Alright, Mr. Dragon, you hanging in there? Oh my goodness. Alright, guys. We are whittling this list away. Oh boy, are we down to what? 5? It seemed like, have we done all these? No, we haven't. Okay. We've still got 5 left. It feels like we've done more than that. Wow. Okay, let's get our sit. I like those two. I really do. They're a favorite of mine. And anyone that's enjoying the spell cards, that deck actually comes with this really nice little book, and each card has a ritual that you can do that accompanies each card. So if any of you want the ritual that comes with that card for your sign, just let me know. I can take a picture of it and send it to you, no problem. So let's get into our zodiac. Let's see what we've got coming through from Spirit, who is up next in our list as we go forward. Gemini! Gemmy Gems! Our little Geminis out there. Yeah, so Venus. Wow, Gemini. You just got done with Venus moving through your sign for this last 4 months. So that was a big, big transit for our Gemini folks. You finally get a little break from it. You finally get a little rest of working that communication center with everybody. Woo! So let's get a keyword for our Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, singles, couples, separated, whatever your situation may be. Let's see what comes through for y'all. Our little twin stars, yes. Ooh! So Gemini, just like Taurus, you got the challenges card. Woot! Got that challenge card coming through. And Gemini, I feel like y'all have been through some challenge. Definitely, with Venus being in your sign for so long, you might feel like you need a little break. You might need a little rest this week from all of that. I'm telling you, that's a lot. That's a lot of energy to come through for 4 months. It really is. You may feel like you've really had to work super hard to communicate, super hard to be, on top of things all the time when it comes to communication, letting people know what you feel, think, all your ideas that are coming out. So let's move into our tarot. Let's see what's coming up this week for our Geminis. Love and romance, please, Spirit. Yeah, it's definitely in here too, but look at it clear. I think that just a little bit like Taurus, you're going to be going through some feelings of challenge in this beginning of the week and maybe over the weekend, but it does start to dissipate. So you've got that Devil card coming up in that past position. So you may be coming off of some things that have been very challenging. Anything that's been feeling oppressive, difficult, where you need to free yourself or liberate yourself from a situation. That could be a situation. Also could involve a Capricorn energy. Some of my Geminis might have been working a little too hard. Work could be coming in to play, possibly driving a wedge between you and your partner, or just being able to date or, see other people that you really would like to see, because it's like, oh, I gotta work or they gotta work. Something very, very tricky there. So let's get a clarification for our Geminis, please. Yeah, oh, so Gemini, definitely a tussle. There with that Five of Wands, it has not been the easiest. This has been maybe a challenging, couple days, or will be a couple days this weekend, where things are a bit chaotic, where you feel a lot of inner conflict. Not really like awful fights or arguments. The Five of Wands is just more like, well, nitpicky fights. It really is. The Page of Wands comes out next. So this is brand new, fresh communication. New cycle starting. There could have been some old things that you've been letting go of. That's a definite feeling for some of my Geminis, because that Capricorn energy, Five Wands, is like you're really in that struggle to turn something loose that you've been trying to get rid of for a while. And then when that Page of Wands comes in, it's like that fresh new burst of life, of spring, of something new beginning and opening up there. Lots of fresh new communication as well. And having, Venus move out of your sign, it's like you might feel like, and also, Mercury just started in Leo as well, and that is your ruling planet. So it is a much more upbeat kind of, fun, optimistic, enthusiastic style of speaking. Absolutely. Yeah, King of Cups. So there's some emotional healing that needs to be talked about. That is Cancer energy, and Venus is moving into Cancer. So to me, that is a beautiful sign that it is time to talk about healing, emotional connections, love offers that you or someone else may be bringing in, and the Ace of Pentacles coming out at the end. So this is a very beautiful card of manifestation. Could be some beautiful tangible love offers, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with that earth sign. coming through, but I very much like the way this turns out because it goes from the Devil to the Ace of Pentacles. Very, very nice. Yes, and moving beyond the heartbreak, Gemini. That's what I feel for this because there is that healing effort here. It's sort of like Gemini, I know your heart's been breaking. The universe is offering you something beautiful and new coming in. So it's not all going to be bad here. We have had a lot of confusion. Look at that 7 of Cups. That's a lot of emotional options, offers, opportunities, and it can be a very confusing energy. And look, another 7 of Swords. So there's been something possibly deceptive, possibly something that's been difficult for you, to be able to see clearly. So let's get a little sage on that. I'm just gonna give a little sage to that little 3 of Swords. And Gemini, we're going to shake these out of your heart. Out, out, out. Get out of Gemini's heart. You old 3 of Swords. We're going to put up with that. No more sneaky energy. This could be a challenging week for some of my Geminis. So just keep that in mind. Let's get into some oracle cards. Let's do 3 of these for you. Yeah, I do feel like there is a fresh start on the way this week for a lot of my Geminis out there. So look at this. The runner, right? Escaping from emotion and confusion, being on the run. And Gemini, this could be for you or for them. But I feel like it's more for you. I feel like you've really been struggling to free yourself, escaping from confusion, right? That's a big feeling I get this particular week. And then we have the blessing card. So that's what I mean. We've got that big blessing card with that Ace of Pentacles coming through. So protection, attention, love, your guides are always with you. And then after that, look at that. We have the fresh start. So to me, it's like there's some difficulties for sure for a lot of you, early in the week, but it starts to get better. It's like new opportunity, releasing your past. So to me, Gemini, hang in there. And if it doesn't, all sort itself out this week, of course, because energy is fluid, right? Just hang in there because this could be the trajectory for the month even. It's different for a little bit different for everybody depending on your chart, depending on your personal situation and energy, right? So let's get into the spell cards. Let's get an affirmation for Gemini, please. Divine guidance. Yes, just like that protection card. Whispers from the beings who shine. Let their message be clear and kind. So, Gemini, communicate with your divine guardians, your guides, your angels. They are absolutely there for you. That is coming through very strongly as well. So, let's get the energy cleared here. Let's move our cards around. See what comes up next. Next. All right. Oh, hey, Colin. We haven't done, don't think we've done Cancer yet. Cancer has not come up yet. Hello there, Healing Hayden. If that's your name, yeah. 333. Good to see you. All right. Nope. Cancer's been hiding out. Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, they're all hiding. They're waiting for the last part. All right, guys, let's see who you've got for us next. And there you go. Cancer is right up in time. You came at the right moment here, guys. So Cancer is up. Very, very cool. Like I said at the beginning of our read, this is a big week for Cancer because today Venus has gone into your sign after a 4-month transit in Gemini. So very, very amazing energy is coming through for Cancer. I love that. You know, Cancer Venus is a beautiful energy. It really, really is. And it's just it's a good one for you guys. It's a good one for all the Cancers out there, because that means that through this month, the planet Venus will be moving across your sun sign and bringing extra love, extra harmony, extra sensitivity for sure, because it is that Cancer energy. But overall, I really love the energy of Venus in Cancer. So let's get a keyword for our Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, whether in separation, coupled, or single. Ooh, destiny is coming up. So Cancer, very, very nice feeling that's coming through. You know, that really to me points in a good direction. You know, it's kind of like whatever feels fated, whatever feels magical, whatever feels like divine timing, all of that is coming through. And I love how some of my Cancer folks popped up just as we started the Cancer read. So there's that sense of destiny already at work on a small level. How about that, guys? So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what comes through for our Cancers, please. Spirit, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, so clearing out some challenges this week. All right, so Nine of Wands is in this past position. So Cancer, you might be really dealing with a whole lot of fatigue. You may be kind of like fighting, feeling like you're fighting through just one day at a time. It's a very wounded warrior kind of feeling. You might feel kind of defensive. You might feel like, oh, I can't take this anymore. I just need some rest. So if you can get extra rest this week, Cancer, definitely do it, because that is a bit of a tough card. It does show that you're still strong, you're still standing, but it's like, oh, I can't. You're really feeling like you just need a break, whether that's around your work, or love, relationships, dynamics, right? It's like you just need some time out. And I think Venus coming through in your sign is very good. It's going to make us very conscious of, you know, nurturing ourselves and taking good care of our bodies and our minds and our hearts. Knight of Cups is coming through. Look at that. So, you know, it might be partly because it's like, I really want either someone to bring a love offer to me. I want to bring a love offer to someone else. I'm really thinking about somebody, because that Knight of Cups is the lover, man. They go after what they want. They think about someone. They're like, I'm going to go ahead and go out and see them. I'm going to make that move. The Five of Wands is right in the middle. So there again is that conflict energy. It's that tussle card. So within Cancer, you could be feeling a lot of like push and pull. It's like, you know, two things pulling you in two directions. That's definitely what could be happening. You could be dealing with, you know, just little nitpicky arguments with either people at work, people in your social circle. And that's kind of what's making you feel like you want to withdraw. That's, you know, that Knight of Cups is like, let me get out of here. I want to go do something fun and nice and sweet and happy, right? Something that's kind of imaginative and creative and romantic. And the Knight of Cups is definitely a romantic night. That is for sure. Yeah. Oh, Cancer. Did I say you needed a nap? Did I say it? Because there it is. There's that Four of Swords. Getting some rest after the battle. Doesn't mean you can't go back to the battle after you're rested up, but you definitely need a break from it. That is absolutely, you need a break. Mind, body, spirit, right? It is time for Cancer to get some rest this week. But the Knight of Cups is coming up again. So to me, with Venus moving through your sign starting today, this is going to be a very loving week. Even though there's a lot of challenge, even though there's a lot of stress and strain going on, and you definitely need some rest, The Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands are both like classic cards that come up when you need sleep and you need rest and you've got fatigue going on. But the Knight of Cups has come up twice from both of our decks. So to me, that's a really beautiful energy of like love and romance and kindness coming through. So it's very sweet. I like that's there. So let's get a clarifier on our second Knight of Cups. Let's see what he's all about. Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance. So it's like putting in the energy, putting in the time, putting in the effort, and also, making the moves towards people that are good for you, people that are balanced, stable, those that really give back the energy that they receive very naturally, very gracefully. I also love the fact that, on our little Knight of Cups, he's got our little wings like Mercury, right? So there's that messenger kind of energy about him as well. So it's definitely loving messages coming back and forth. But, Cancer, don't waste your time offering to people who aren't really there for you. It's like if they never message you back, if they never reciprocate the energy, it's like, don't waste your time with that. But Nine of Cups is on the bottom. That is our card of wish fulfillment, really going forward to something that makes you feel happy, something that makes you feel loved inside. And on our bottom, we have that beautiful Ten of Pentacles. So very, very strong, very stable, and very balanced energy coming forward there. So even though there are some challenges this week, it's really, something that I see you moving through. And it is something that you can overcome, but you do have to take good care of yourself this week, Cancer. Don't let things run you too ragged. You really, really do need your rest. Because to me, this is like destiny moving you forward. It's very, very nice. So here we go into the Twin Flame Oracle. Let's get 3 of these for Cancer, please, on top of this spread. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. Vibration is the first card that comes up. So definitely it's about your energy, your positivity. When you raise your personal energetic vibration, it's easier for you to attract what you want and more of it. Sacred journey comes out here. So it's like even the challenges are part of a bigger picture here. Understand who you truly are. The journey brings self-discovery. So it's like even through the challenges, even through the difficulty, there are lessons. There are things that you're going to be picking up. So on top of that, we have separation. So no contact, 5D dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. So if you've been feeling very in separation, or if you feel like you haven't been in touch, with someone, especially for our Cancers that feel like they're out of touch with a soulmate or somebody that you're very spiritually connected to, this is really coming in and saying, it's time to focus on your own energy, your own vibration. You could be having difficult dreams as well that are really bringing somebody up in your mind again. So let's go ahead and get a affirmation card. Yeah, so we will get through it, Jacqueline. I know. This has been a tough week. It's been very emotional. You guys are talking about dreams. I had crazy, kind of scary dreams last night. They were really like disturbing. Like, I don't know where in the world they came from. It was, some tough dreams this week. Absolutely. I think that in some ways we're picking up on everything that's going on in the world too. It's been really tough. So let's get into an affirmation for Cancer, please, Spirit. And yes, look at that, new beginning. So let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So yes, and the number there, look at that, 4-4. And Cancer, you're the 4th sign. So to me, that makes it even more strong here. And it adds up to an 8. So it's all about that infinity circle of balance. I dreamed about my dad last night too, Silver Star. Oh my goodness. That wasn't the bad part of the dream. That wasn't the tough part. Yeah. You can go back. Hey, Earth Tones, you can actually just go back a little bit and you can get the whole message for Cancer, but there is a new beginning coming through here. I feel like destiny is moving you forward this week, and any of the challenges that come up are really just things that need to be cleared and harmonized a little bit better for you, Cancer. But there is definitely better stuff on the horizon. It is. There really is. And that Knight of Cups coming up twice. That's a nice energy coming through. All right, guys. So we are down to three. Three. All right, so let's get our sage spray. Woo! Yeah. Oh, I think so too, Silver Star. I believe it. That was like actually the most comforting part of the dream was that I was able to find my dad and we got like back in touch, and then it's like it started to stabilize and it started to feel better. But there was some pretty scary stuff in there before it. Yeah. Wow. All right. So let's check which sign we're coming up for. Who is next? Who is next? We only got 3 left. Aquarius. Oh my gosh. So Aquarius, you are up. We have about 1 week before Uranus, your ruling planet, goes retrograde, Aquarius. I'm going to just close these blinds here because it is getting very bright. I hope that makes it a little bit easier to see the cards. All right. So Aquarius, this is your reading for this week. Sun, Moon, Venus rising for couples, singles, and separation, whatever your circumstance is. So let's see what comes up. But yes, Aquarius, next week, I think it's Saturday next week, about 8 days from now, your ruling planet does go retrograde. So we will talk about that more next week. But it's definitely going to be a time where you do a lot of review and reworking. So let's see what we have coming up for our Aquarians. Ooh, Aquarius, we have the Sun, which is a very positive card no matter what deck it comes up in. So to me, interestingly enough, right now the Sun is in Leo. And so, to me, that's the opposite of you. So you might be doing a lot of kind of back and forth work, really understanding. Yes, understanding what's going on within you and those two opposite sides of your personality. But I do see the Sun as a very lucky and positive week ahead. So that's always nice to see. Yes, I saw your message, Jacqueline. I know the Scorpios and the Capricorns are hanging out together. So one. That's really funny, actually. That's really, really funny. The Scorpions and the Goats are like, we'll let everyone else go first. It's very funny. Very funny that we have a lot of Capricorn and Scorpio energy here, and the two, we're just like, wait, when's our sign coming up? All right, Aquarius, let's get some tarot on this for you. Let's see what comes on through. And keep in mind, y'all, it's general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, check the other placements of your chart for more messages, which I do anyway. I do that anyway. Aw, thank you for the blessing there. I didn't see who gave that. Aw, I appreciate it. Thank you. So let's get into our next lineup here. But yes, always check out any of your stuff, guys, any of the other placements of your chart. I always do that with my favorite readers, and it makes the readings a lot deeper and more fun. Yes, it does. All right, Aquarius, this is a week of transformation and rebirth. Absolutely. So the Ten of Swords coming through really says that there is a big burden, a big anxiety burden that's being lifted here. Because that to me is the, culmination of that. It's like if you've been feeling beat down, if you've been feeling hurt, backstabbed, just going through a really difficult time, that is coming to an end. That is not going to continue as you go into your future. Seven of Cups, and hopefully what this brings to an end is some emotional confusion, because with the Seven of Cups, it can make you feel like there's a lot of different options, not only in love, but also in your life path, right? So it's like there's all that energy, all those different things in those cups. So, Aquarius, you may need to take some time to just decide, okay, let me look in each one of these, let me make sure what's in all of them, because I don't want to jump into any specific circumstance first. But you do want a new beginning here, Aquarius. We do have this Fool card coming through. So to me, this is like the best way that you can use this energy is to just let go of control and let the divine move. Don't try to control the outcome. Just put your heart out there, put your intentions out there. This is embracing faith and hope and, just a new start. So let's get some clarification on that, please. Ace of Pentacles. So, Aquarius, when you don't worry about it too much and you take the leap of faith, look what happens. There it is, coming right in there for you. It's like Spirit offers you something so much better than you could have imagined with that Ace of Pentacles. It's very tangible. This could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy because it's very earthy. But it's almost like you make that, when you make the leap of faith and you don't overthink something and you just feel it with your heart, it's like the universe really rewards that trust in the divine process. So here we go into the future. That's why I said a big week of transformation. The Death card comes out. There is Scorpio energy here. So something is transforming. Something is coming, full circle. And it's interesting that you got, the Sun card at the beginning, which is super, super positive, and we see the sun rising in the distance. So Aquarius, that Sun card is very positive, and if you're going, I don't feel very positive, or this week is going crappy, Ariel, what's going on? It's like it doesn't mean that there's no challenge. I saw that message, Jacqueline. You're hilarious. I tickle the dragon. She's not afraid of fire. But sometimes you've got to go through that transformative energy first, Aquarius, before you get to that sun rising. So, if something challenging has to be worked through, don't be afraid of it. Just go ahead, face your fears. Don't be afraid. It's probably going to turn out a whole lot better than you think, because the Fool card, it's like when you just go ahead and jump in, it's like things turn out really good in your favor. Yeah, because something's being held on to in the heart space. There's that Four of Pentacles, Aquarius. So whatever it is that you're holding on to, this needs to be transformed in some way. Either it needs to be let go of, or things need to be changed. And that usually comes from facing it, not being afraid, just looking at it front on. Because look what you have, the Ten of Cups. There is definitely potential for emotional happiness, ultimate fulfillment, dreams and wishes coming true. And there is your High Priestess. So to me, this is about a divine connection. This is spiritual knowledge and intuition. So use your intuition this week, Aquarius. Definitely. Don't overthink, because that's something that all of our air signs have the tendency to do, is overthink it. And I can see it with that Ten of Swords. The more that you can get out of that overthinking and worrying, the better you're going to see the clear way through to transform your situation. So let's get into our Twin Flame Oracle. Let's get 3 for Aquarius, please. Ooh, yes. Yes, so there we go, Aquarius. We have got the feminine. So the divine feminine energy is coming through very strong, whether you are the divine feminine or masculine. Either way, your divine counterpart is coming through, seeking her twin or soulmate. And then we have, look at that, rise above. So if there's anything that's been troubling you, anything that's been difficult, this is calling you to take a higher mind, freedom from the drama, obstacles, pettiness, and finding the strength to rise up. And here is that offer there, Aquarius. So gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoicing in a union that you're already in. But to me, that could be a very strong romantic offer that you or them are bringing through. So let's get your affirmation card in the spell deck. Let's see what comes on through for our Aquariuses. Aquarians. Oh. And look at that. See, prosperity is a big part of this week for you. You have that Ace of Pentacles. Aquarius, you just got to take the leap of faith. Don't overthink this. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Right? So when you trust in the universe, when you trust in your heart, in your spirit, and in the divine timing, Aquarius, things really do work out so much better this week. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up. And exciting, we're getting ready for Scorpio goat time. We've been waiting. We've been waiting patiently, y'all. We have. It's been interesting today. The Scorpio and the Capricorn are definitely hanging out together. Let's get some sage on this room. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Let's burn a little sage here. I saw Jacqueline say she would tickle the dragon. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's sage the dragon too. You know, well, if we hold it behind him, it looks like he's breathing fire. He's breathing some smoke. We're just smoking something. Look at that. Scorpion party. Scorpion party is a very intense party. I'm telling you what. When Scorpions and Capricorns get together, it's sort of like they don't act the same as they do with other signs. It's sort of like they're normally kind of reserved, but when they get around each other, that all goes away because they both understand. Oh, it's like, yeah, we are really reserved with everyone else, but with each other, we can be loud. We let loose. All right, so let's see. We got 2 cards left, guys. Which one will it be? Which one will it be first? And which will be our final reading of the day? Capricorn. Scorpio is closing out the house. Isn't that funny? So Capricorn is up. Wow, Scorpio, what are you hiding today? What are you hiding today? Yes, Scorpios can get so rowdy with the right people. It's hilarious because Scorpios are intense, right? You know, so it's like they can really party it up. As serious and as intense and quiet as they can be just as fun and wild and passionate. It's great. It's really fun. All right, so Capricorn, our Capricorn goats. And now our sun is getting a little dimmer, so I will open the blind back up again. Yeah, there we go. Cappy, woot woot, yep. Capricorn, sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs, y'all. Singles, couples, in separation, whatever your situation may be. Dear spirit angels, let's see what we've got for the Capricorns coming through, please. Courage, Capricorn. Oh, yes. And that is true. Definitely a time for courage. And so as you go through this week, Capricorn, you are a very strong sign, but it's time to just put on your armor, keep soldiering up, one step at a time, keep your faith, keep your strong heart, and don't give up. That is a big message for this week, is keeping the faith, keeping courage going. So let's get into your tarot, Capricorn. Also, this message just came through that courage is doing the right thing even when you're afraid, right? So Capricorn, if you've got some tough choices to make or something that's really difficult that you're coming up on, it's like, do the right thing anyway, because your karma will pay off. Your balance will pay off. Saturn is in the last degrees of your sign right now in retrograde. So anything that you do right now, good, bad, or otherwise, it really does come full circle for you guys. So let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, yes, Capricorn. Six of Swords. So you are moving away from the drama, the pain, the heartache, any kind of fighting, any kind of chaos. You're really saying, hey, I really am tired of this. Could you take me on over to Paradise Island? That's what Ramblin' Mike calls it. He says, we're going to Paradise Island, moving away from the choppy waters, going to the smoother, calmer existence, right? So Capricorn, you may have been having a tough week just like me last week, yes, and you might be saying, it's time for peace. It's time for something that's balanced, something that feels so much better. Oh, very, very nice. And yes, look at that. We have got the Empress card on top of that Six of Swords. So Capricorn, to me, this is beautiful Venus energy. Venus in Cancer is doing that little balancing act, push and pull against your sign. So you're really going to be seeing the other side of things through Venus. And hopefully what that's going to do is help you to balance those two sides of yourself, both work and love. This is also Libra Taurus energy, but to me, this feels like you are really sitting on that throne, taking back your power, getting to a better place of calm where you can make better decisions from. It's like really embracing that goddess energy. Going into the center, we do have the Chariot. So again, another card of movement forward. This is the Cancer card, which I think is very nice, again, because of Venus in Cancer. So, this is very much about balancing your emotions, the yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine, right? These are both going into harmony, and you are learning how to balance those intense inner emotions going forward. This is a lot of learning and growing in that emotional center. And Cancer people could also figure into your week this week, as well as that Libra and Taurus. So let's get into a clarification for that Chariot. And Seven of Pentacles. So Capricorn, be patient this week with your own personal growth, as well as the growth and emotions of others, because they may also be in this phase where they're having to do a lot of learning and a lot of development of their deeper emotions and passions. So we have the Fool card coming on up on the outcomes. So to me, that is taking the leap of faith, embracing, new hope, new trust, innocence. And again, the sun is coming through. It keeps coming and going, so I'm just going to close that blind because it's getting really bright. So let's get a clarification on this for Capricorn. To me, that's a bright new energy, though always. The Fool is new beginnings. Having more trust in the divine process, too. And I know that Capricorn doesn't generally like to jump off the cliff. They'd rather, hike up the mountain. But this is kind of saying, Capricorn, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take the leap of faith. Don't be afraid to trust in the divine plan. Yeah, because there's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of tears, a lot of sleepless nights. And Capricorn, it's time to move away from that. It's time to let go of that dark night of the soul. That is something you're working through. And the sooner you're able to kind of relax from that and release it, the better. There could have been something really out of balance here too, because that Justice card is coming in, and you may have this very strong awareness that something hasn't been fair, something hasn't been just, something hasn't been right. And so this is very much saying, this is a week of justice coming in. The Knight of Wands as well. So passionate moving forward. Sagittarius energy with this. So, you could get somebody coming back, charging into your life very strongly, very fiery. But Capricorn, make sure that they're for real. Make sure that they're for real, because a lot of times that Knight of Wands energy is just sort of there for a moment and gone the next. So definitely vet it out if that is your circumstance this week. So this also could be you moving forward in a very passionate direction. So good stuff either way, my goats. Let's get some oracle on this. 3, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising Spirit. Okay, so Capricorn, whatever you've been questioning, the answer is yes. So, whatever that is, you know what that is personally for you, but this is a yes answer from the universe. Even if it takes a little time, because we do have the pause card coming after, so Capricorn, it might take a little minute, but the answer is yes. In action, calmness, step back, wait for the sign, wait for the divine timing, but don't sit around waiting, because this is like, I want you to be, happy while you're waiting. I don't want you to be just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait forever and I'm not gonna do anything while I'm waiting. And summer is here as well, so it's time to see the sunny side. Yes, my gloomy goat. I preach to the choir on this, because I am a Capricorn all the way through, guys. And we do have a hard time sometimes seeing the positive side. So this is a very nice message to do that. Get some kind of answer, probably in the affirmative, looks like, from these cards. In the next 6 weeks, you will get what you're asking for. So be careful what you're asking for, Capricorn. Yes. I like it. Okay, so let's get into an affirmation for you. Let's get a magic spell card for our magical little mermaid goats out there. That goat with a fishtail. Yeah, and that fishtail for Capricorn, it is about that melancholy side, because that's like Pisces, right? And Pisces has that melancholy side. So it is, it's very, very strong. We do have to slough off that fishtail sometimes to get up over those mountain ranges. So let's get into our spell for the goat. See what comes up. Well, 2 kind of stuck together. The first one is study. That's the study card. So let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So Capricorn, this is a time of learning, of growth. Just like the Chariot card, which was at the center of the spread. It's time to be studious. It's time to understand your own process. And on the other side of this was kind of like they came out together. So I'm going to pull them together. The imagination card. So imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send thanks to thee. So it's a balance, Capricorn, of not just studying and being logical and practical, but it's also using your imagination and giving voice to your dreams here. Letting that imaginative, creative side go free. So beautiful. All right, so Capricornus, we know who's next. They waited the whole time, didn't we? Like 1 week, Scorpio came out first, right? Came out first. Sometimes a Scorpion pops right out to the beginning, and sometimes they're like, I'm just gonna hang back and watch everyone else go first. That's how my Scorpios can be. All right, let's get this going. Let's get the Scorpion party started. Yes. I've got to look through my things in storage, because oh my goodness, I have this Scorpio plush little scorpion, and it was glittery. It's like a little glittery scorpion. I need to find that because I want to bring him on the channel. I think it'd be so, so funny. So Scorpio, here we go, y'all. And let's get it. Let's get it, guys. This is fun. That scorpion waited long enough. All right. Dear angels, divine spirits, please be around our Scorpio sun, moon, Venus, rising, coupled, singles, or in separation, no matter where their situation is. Let's see what we've got for love and romance for our Scorpio folks out there. Oh, perfect. Look at that transformation. So check it out. This is you, Scorpio, through and through. So you are vibing high this week. So whatever you're going through in your love life, whether, whatever the situation is, there is a transformation and rebirth coming back around. So you are also stepping very strongly in your power. I really like that. It's like transformation is almost like the death card, but it's that butterfly on there. So it's definitely that rebirth feeling. So let's get some tarot for our Scorpios out there, please. That Fool card is hanging out. He's coming up everywhere at the end of this. So, here we go. Fool card is coming up. This is about new beginnings, new leap of faith, trusting the divine process, just like Capricorn had this. So yeah, that's interesting that both of our last two signs that came up had the Fool card, but it really is kind of trusting in the process, Scorpio. And I think in a way, it's like, that Fool card is a tall order in some ways for Capricorn and for Scorpio because it really takes letting go of the past, letting go of things that were very difficult and embracing something new, embracing, a rebirth, innocence, faith, trust, hope, all of those things. And look at that Four of Wands. So Scorpio, I think honestly, this is really about seeing a new perspective of what a relationship could be, what a solid home could be, because the Four of Wands is very happy. It's very balanced. It's a really good, happy, vibrant home life, happy, stable union, all of that. So it's kind of like let go and let spirit start to unfold this for you. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is Jupiter energy. This is things moving out of stagnation, things moving forward in your favor. And we do also have that little scorpion eagle up there in the corner because Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo are represented in this card. And the eagle, yes, is one of Scorpio's animal symbols. It is. So if you didn't know that, that is one of them. It's the highest vibration of Scorpio, actually, is the eagle. Because once you guys rise out of that scorpion energy, you really vibe high. So let's get a little clarification on this, please. Death card coming up, Scorpio. Rock and roll. I'm telling you, it's the transformation energy, your own energy. That is the Scorpio card. So whenever a card that's your card comes through in a reading, I don't take this as anything negative. I really don't, especially in conjunction with the Wheel of Fortune. This is like a positive transformation, a positive death, a positive cycle ending. And the Sun card is rising in the distance. He's carrying that flag with the white rose of innocence. How about that? Could be the same white rose that that Fool is carrying. How about that, huh? Yes. Going forward, we have the Page of Pentacles. So new adventures, new enterprises, new messages when it comes to collaborative efforts, work, entrepreneurial energy, and really taking out that that globe and just saying, let's see what's coming next. Let's see what's up. Let's see where I want to invest in, because they don't want to invest in anything that isn't going to turn out well in the end. That's the thing. The Page of Pentacles is the most forward-thinking, most practical page that there is. So let's get a clarifier on him. Yep, Two of Wands, new starts, new beginnings. This is a lot of consideration going on. Check it out. I mean, it's like he's considering where's the next adventure. She's taken out the phone, the GPS, saying, where do I want to go next? Where in the world looks good to me? Because here I am, standing at the portal, standing at the gate. I'm ready to go. Yeah, King of Swords. A lot of decisions being made here, guys. A lot of cutting through the old baggage, getting clarity. Six of Swords coming up, and the Capricorn had this too. So again, moving away from drama, gossip, petty-minded people. No room for that, Scorpio. No room for that business. Let's get a few oracle cards on this spread. Wow, y'all. We knew the Scorpio one would be good. We knew it would be good. Oh my goodness, I like that. So ascend comes up, rising higher. This is an ascension and expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. Some of my Scorpions out there might be experiencing ascension symptoms, which sometimes can feel a little bit weird, a little bit off, right? You might be more tired. You might have little bits of funny feelings in the stomach or in that solar plexus, so just pay attention to that. Community comes up, so friendship, fun, a lighter heart, enjoy downtime with friends and family. So it's like the community is really important for Scorpio this week. I really, really like that, especially because we do have quite a fun little Scorpio family in here. So it's like, yeah, hanging out with the Scorpions is really great. And whatever answer or whatever question you've got, Scorpio, the answer's coming up no. So I don't know what that is. If it's whatever that is, you know what it is. No isn't always the worst thing, says the Capricorn, that's for sure. If it's something bad that we're worried about, we sure do want the answer to be no. We sure do want the medical test to come back negative, don't we? I know, right? Gee, thanks. When I got that deck, I almost debated taking the yes and the no out of there, because I was like, what is that? I was like, that's kind of dramatic. But yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Can I change my question? Yes, I'll allow it for you, Scorpio. I'll allow you to change your question. Let's get us affirmation for you guys. Let's get a magic card on this, see what comes up for the Scorpions. Oh my goodness. It's almost came out too as well. It's these two both. First card that came out was health. So that's a good thing right there. Mother Earth, sweet. Mother Earth, bright. Bring me to your health and might. Look at that. And then, woohoo, we have the glamour card. Scorpio, you're all about the glamour. Yes, look into this mirror. I now see the realms of possibility. So it's like sometimes when you don't want negative attention being put on you, sometimes it's good to put a little shade, a little veil over, a little mist, a little glamour. That's fine, Scorpio, but health, that's a very strong thing. And I like that it's connected to Mother Earth. So yes, Diva Scorpio. Exactly. But yeah, that health card is very good. So it's sort of like interior is feeling good and the outside is feeling very connected to glamour. And glamour is one of those things that, you can embrace it no matter what, right? It's like, even if you're not feeling the greatest, even if you don't think you're looking the greatest and you're going, I'm not doing so. It's like you can always embrace the glamour. All right, guys, that was great. That was fab. I loved it. Um, Almost hate to end the stream. My goodness, I feel like we got done really quick today. I do. I feel like we got done really fast. So who's left? Who's here? Who's in the chat right now? Who all is there? We can do a few little goodies, a little personal question for anybody that has one out there. If anyone's got one, because I'm still feeling energetic. I'm still feeling energized. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling good. So much better today. Leo here. Yes. Thank you so much, Silver Star. Y'all are awesome. If anybody has like a quick question or you want me to pull a few cards for something, just let me know. If you don't want to share it, it's okay. We don't have to do that, but I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah. So if anyone, my flower guy, I am dating. Flower guy. What's the flower about, Amber? I'm curious. What's the flower guy? Does he sell flowers? Does he make flower arrangements? What's up? Let's see. All right, flower guy for Amber Spirit. Let's see what we got. I'm just curious what's gonna come up. Let's see, because that's got my interest piqued. The Capricorn likes to eat the flowers. Oh, he brings you flowers every time. Oh, very interesting. All right, I like that. So, Spirit, let's see what we've got for Miss Amber with her flower man. I like that. What's his birthday? What's his sign? Pisces? Cancer? I'm feeling water. See, watery? That's very... Or Leo. Leos like to do those gestures. They like the traditional symbols. Oh, he's a Sag. Oh. Yeah. You gotta watch them Sagittarians, Amber. You know how they are. They're good at the chase. They're really good at the chase. They're really good at it. All right. I mean, not bad. We got the Star card coming up around this, so it feels really nice. Very Aquarian energy. We've got the Chariot coming up. There's Cancer energy. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. So look at that, guys. Let's see what clarifies these. Maybe something hard to let go of, too. I mean, this to me is like, this is someone you can learn a lot with. Sagittarians, if you get a high-vibing Sagittarius, they can be really wonderful spiritually, philosophically. They really understand, like, you know, all the world and all the cultures, all the spiritual ways of thinking. They're very open-minded to that. And you've got to also realize that whenever you're looking at anything relationship related, we're also looking at the whole chart. Sun sign is a small part of it. You gotta see the rest of it. You gotta see their other planets. See what's going on with them. Yeah, I feel like it's interesting. It's sort of like with the star energy and the Nine of Swords, there's sort of this sad, sort of, you know, anxious energy. Is maybe you're feeling, is this too good to be true, right? Or maybe, you know, there's more to this guy than meets the eye. Maybe he's been through a whole lot. But to me, the Star card never comes out unless you've been through hellfire and back. It's a real strong one. Chariot, you've got that Seven of Cups. This could be, you know, working through some emotional confusion. So you might want to look a little bit deeper. Like I said, you know, it's like, what's going on with him? What's going on with you? Are you both seeing other people? Is he just seeing you? That kind of thing. Because there could be other people involved. There could be other options involved. Always keep that in mind with that Seven of Cups. Whether it's you or them, right? And then we get the Four of Pentacles. crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. So to me, it's like this is a work in progress. I wouldn't give up on it. I wouldn't give up on it because there is some nice earthy, grounded, stable, balanced energy around this. We got Four of Wands on the bottom. So that's potential. Two of Wands. It's fresh beginning, fresh new start. But just be aware, one or both of y'all might have some real difficult stuff under the surface, you know, and it may, of course, it's probably not related to either one of you. You know, you're working through some stuff with that Nine of Swords. You're working through some old emotional baggage and scars and wounds. Yep. I would say enjoy it for now. Looks good. Yeah. Very interesting. Let's get a keyword card on that too. Let's see what the keyword is out of our Sacred Destiny. Let's see what we got on that. Embracing. So, oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I like that. I like that very much, Amber. Yeah. Just take it easy. You know, this card feels a lot like the same as the Star, so just take it easy, one day at a time. Yeah. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. Alright, guys. Anyone else? Who else is in here? Yeah, you're welcome, Amber. No problem, sweetie. And anyone that's, oh, about the Leo. Oh, Hilda, you got a Leo? You got a Leo? Okay, Spirit Hilda's here to play with us. Let's see what we got for our one of our favorite Leos in the world. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got here for her. Okay, so let's see what's coming up around this. We have got the Eight of Wands. So very, very, very strong, passionate communication, guys. That's very, very strong there. We do have the Seven of Swords. So I'm not going to say he's being deceptive. You may be afraid of being deceived. That's very possible. Leo people in general are not a deceptive sign. I'm just going to say that. So even though we've got sneaky out there, I will hedge it with that just because of that. And then we've got our Chariot. So yet again, this is a forward movement, passionate emotion, learning to balance the inner emotions. Let's get some clarification on these. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of building that's going on here with this Eight of Wands, right? Because the Three of Pentacles to me is always a building energy. There's always something being learned, something being used. It's a creative energy. It's like we're working through something to build something better. This Seven of Swords is crossed by the Four of Cups, which is also a really another kind of icky card, right? So it's like the feeling I get around this is somebody's been through something. I don't know if you're actually being deceived. Always be careful. Always be a little bit careful when that Seven of Swords comes up. But the energy of the Four of Cups can sometimes, you know, just be sort of like that fear of missing out, something that just isn't working, something that doesn't feel quite right. So just keep that in mind, because this is kind of like, ooh. And it's like either you've been through something, they've been through something, and it's kind of coming up and it's sort of preventing one or both of you from embracing it as strong as it could be. So if he's been betrayed before, just keep that in mind. You know, really keep that in mind. And look at this. Look at this. We got the Chariot on top of the Chariot. So this to me is extremely beautiful. It's like, this is strength, this is growth, this is Cancer energy. So, Chariot on top of the Chariot. Of course, we know that doesn't happen very often when we get, one card on top of the card, right? So, to me, as Venus is moving through Cancer, that's a very solid time. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Three of Swords. There's some kind of heartbreak around this. Somebody's been hurt. Somebody's been hurt. Um, and it might be him. It might be him, because I know you pretty well. I know you've been through stuff. But he might have had a broken heart too. So again, look at that. Two of Pentacles. Take this one step at a time. One day at a time. Don't worry too far into the future about this. Don't flip out. Don't be like, oh, what's going to happen in 5 months or a year? So don't worry about that. Take it one day at a time. Get to know them slowly but surely, right? Hey, Heart of Gold. I'm just doing a few little mini reads for some of the folks that are in here for a minute. Yeah, we've already done all the signs. And Jacqueline will be putting up the stuff afterwards. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome, Hilda. You're very welcome. Yeah, stand still. Look at that! I mean, this is like, take it easy, girl. Take it easy. Don't move too fast. Don't move too fast. I know Leos can be passionate, right? I know that's true. I know that's true. Yes. Absolutely, Heart of Gold. What would you like me to ask? What would you like to ask? It won't be super in depth because I'm just pulling a couple of cards, but we'll see what comes up. Just a general read, sure, sweetie. I'll just pull you a couple cards for a Heart of Gold. You're Capricorn, aren't you? I think you are. I think you're a fellow goat. All right, sweetheart. Nice, very nice. Ooh. So look what we've got, sweetheart. We have got the Empress here. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and we've got the Magician. So this is a nice week for you. Or just whatever the general energy. This is like you really super stepping into your power. You're transmuting a lot of old things that have been really difficult for you. It's kind of like with Temperance, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, always, because it's bringing in whatever difficulties or impurities you've gone through in life. And, you're just stepping up. It's like anything that hasn't bothered you or really brought you down, it's like you're moving in. You're moving up. And the Magician basically says you have everything you need. You have everything you need to manifest what you want to manifest. So it's like take your passion, your thoughts, your emotions, your resources, stay grounded in the earth, and stay connected to the divine at the same time. But the Empress is so nice. It is. I love that because she's just like our ultimate creative energy and force. Very strong goddessy energy there. Wow. Yeah, Heart of Gold. You got the Two of Pentacles, so balance this one day at a time. Don't give up your power for anybody. Just don't. Keep it. And the World card. So something's coming full circle. There's like really nice conclusions going on here. Could involve, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Maybe or maybe not, but that World card is very nice conclusions. And look at that. We've got our Ace of Cups on top of the Magician. So this is a beautiful read. Those are great cards. High Priestess, too. So very strong intuition. And don't stay left out in the cold, goaty goat. Don't let it happen. Aw, thank you so much for the blessing, Hilda. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate it very much. I do. I have no idea how I get my money from YouTube yet, though. I really don't. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out how they cash it out. Like, I haven't, like, people have been sending super chats and stuff like that, and I I don't know how you get it, so I've got to figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Alright, so let's get you a keyword article. Enlightenment. Look at that. Ooh, yes. So to me, these cards are cards of enlightenment because it's like one thing is coming full circle and then something starts all over again. But that Ace of Cups is like huge blessing from spirit, huge emotional and spiritual blessing. This spirit is loving all over you this right around now. Could be this week, could be this month. Yeah. Yesterday I was so frustrated, but much better today. You know, I experienced the exact same thing. I called up Jacqueline. We talked it out. Oh, yeah. It's been a very weepy week for me, Heart of Gold. It has. It's been very emotional. Just tears, tears, tears coming up. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta cry it out. Sometimes it's just, you just, release it. Release it, release it. It's good for you. It's good for us. So who else was it? Silver Star? Silver Star, were you wanting to ask a question? I know I almost never do this because I'm usually pretty wiped out by the time we end. But I usually do this. Amber, I'll take it after we finish the other, sweetie. No problem, though. Yeah. Was it Silver Star? There was someone in here. I just want to get to the folks that wanted one. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Hey, Healing Hayden. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's lovely to see everybody. All right. See, I'm not seeing all of my messages, so let me see how that. Okay. We had Leslie. Silver Star. I'm not sure. Oh, sure. Hey, Silver, I saw you. Okay, yeah. Silver, what is your birthday again? What's your sign? Your sun sign? Sometimes these generals come out so good. It's like, darn. It's like, just hit me with it. You're welcome, Hayden. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Let's see if Silver's... What is your sun sign again, Silver Star? Just want to get that before I pull them for you. Let's get that energy in there. And our candles are still going. I can't wait. Alright, so we got High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. Yet again, very, very nice energy. So, High Priestess is divine intuition. This to me is the most mysterious card of the tarot, straight up. Even more than the moon, but she is connected to the moon. So it does have that part of it. It's like she's even a bit of a mystery to herself. It's like she is so aware of things that are coming in and she's not even quite all in there. It's like it's happening on such a subconscious intuitive level. So be very honoring of your perceptions and what's coming in. Ace of Pentacles, so this could be a very prosperous time right now for you. That is beautiful manifestations. And our Nine of Pentacles as well. So, you know, especially in a woman's reading, the Nine of Pentacles is supercharged because it's like a good businesswoman, right? It's like she's stable. She's got her whole business together. She's got that, you know, the little falcon on her hand. It's a symbol of foresight and being able to, you know, understand what's coming and plan accordingly for the future. So it's just a beautiful card. It's one of my favorites. It's Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. It's just, yeah, super, super strong, earthy, feminine energy. And to me, like, look at that. Over top of our High Priestess, we have that Three of Swords. So this is about healing. Using your intuition to heal a heartache or some kind of heartbreak. Take on more Pisces energy than Aries. Yeah, gotcha. And it's like, don't sit and let life pass you by. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission to be living your best life, because spirit's coming in here with some big blessings and manifestations. And our Nine of Pentacles has the Chariot, so Venus and Cancer. I feel like you're moving forward both in earthy stability and an emotional awareness. Just our new job, worked really hard to get it in metaphysics. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, and I mean that's really about it. It's like, but you're working through some old pains here, some old heartaches coming up to be healed. Using your perception, you might as well, like, hearing that, you might encounter like a healer or somebody that's really good at helping you get through whatever that you've been struggling with. That's really Jeff. Hey, Dragon Brother. Oh my goodness, I haven't talked to you in so long. Jeff is a dragon, and he is from Portland. I used to live in Oregon, and he's like my brother. He's like my dragon brother. He's a Libra dragon brother. So good to see you, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you made it to alive. Oh, Silver Star. Yikes. Yeah, no. That definitely came out. Some big tough stuff. Yes. Oh my goodness. So Silver Star, look at what we have, adventures. So new adventures await. So yeah, this is a beautiful card too, with the birds and the waterfall. So nice read for you. Very, very nice. Hey Jeff, I just finished up all my generals for today, so I'm just doing a few little mini reads for some of the folks in here till my voice wears out. Till I can't talk anymore. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. On your court date, love your laugh. Thank you. You're welcome, Silver Star. Anytime. Whenever I have the extra energy, I love to give it to you guys. Okay, was there anyone before Amber? I can't remember. Let me look. Let me look in the list here. There was Leslie, but I don't know if she's still here. So I'll just pull a few more for you, Amber. Something about a court date, you said? Let's see what comes up. Those are always interesting to do readings on court dates. Angels, divine beings of light, please give me information on Amber's court date, please. Court settlement, gotcha. Okay. Well, this is nice energy. 6 of Cups coming out, so it's definitely an energy of the past. There's something coming in from the past, because that's a reconciliatory card with past energies. And then we have the 6 of Swords next. That's all about moving forward from the difficult troubles, right? The difficult waters, getting away from things that have been challenging. So to me, there is a completion there. And we do have the Queen of Wands coming out. So to me, that's a very positive card, positive outcome. Very bright leadership energy. So let's just clarify these and see what comes up on top of these. Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. These are all very positive. I never like to tell somebody, oh yes, that'll definitely happen, because inevitably they'll be like, oh, there we go, I want it. But these are very positive. We've got the Ace of Wands coming up on top of the 6 of Cups, so it's very, very solid. It's very positive. I would say keeping a positive energy about it is very important. Queen of Pentacles, so there is the possibility to put some money away. Sure, you know, there it is. It's like you're leaving the difficult times and saying, yep, sit in there with my power, take my power back. And on top of that Queen of Wands, we have the Emperor. So very fiery. These are all very powerful. It's nice. It's a nice energy. I feel like once you get through it, it'll just feel better no matter what the outcome. That definitely is a big thing. And then that Four of Swords, like you need some rest after this. You need some rest. Ooh, and we do have the Hierophant. We do have the Hierophant on the bottom, so that's nice because that many times is decisions being made in your favor. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you're welcome, Amber. No problem. Yes, woot woot. All right, so anyone else? Anyone else? While we're sitting here, I'm gonna take off in a little bit. Go snuggle my bunnies. Healing Hayden. All right, hey sweetie. Healing. What's your sun sign, sweetie? What's your birth sign? And you just want some general cards? We'll just pull those for you. Hey Kevin, are you the Kevin I know? Capricorn Kevin? I think so, from the My Little Pony conventions. Wanting a love reading. Okay, sure. John usually show up as water. Okay, sure, no problem. I'll pull you a few cards, sweetheart. Alright, so we've got this King of Pentacles here. I'm doing alright, Kevin. It's been some stuff, but we're doing alright. Yes. So King of Pentacles is coming out here, guys. There is that Taurus energy. We've also got the Four of Pentacles, so definitely that's kind of a hanging on to the heart space, right? You know, that's that heart chakra. Sometimes this can be someone you're having a hard time letting go of, or someone you don't want to let go on, or you're trying to hold on for some kind of assured success, right? And Chariot comes out. We're getting the Chariot a lot today, and I think it's because we're finally moving forward with Venus in Cancer. The pandemic ain't gonna end, Kevin. It's not gonna end. I mean, it's just gonna be adapting. That's all it is. You know, it's kind of like things. It just, you know, they don't really go away. They mutate. So it's just gonna be a matter of adaptation. Yeah, and that part of it's not bothering me. I've worked from home, so I'm like, hey, it doesn't bother me too much. I'm doing all right on that front. It's hard for a lot of people though. It really is. It's not easy. It's not easy times at all. The economies were really suffering. I feel very, very grateful that I'm hanging in there. It's been, you know, it's been slower. There's no doubt because people are going through their things. There's no doubt. All right, Healing Hayden. Let's see what we've got for you, babe. You said you had a lot of water, and you got tons of cups on this. So to get back to a more stable feeling, it's good to connect with, you know, your friends, your loved ones, people that are supportive of you. Because this is a very strong, grounded king. It's one of my favorites. I love the King of Pentacles because it really embraces both the divine masculine and feminine, right? So, Three of Cups. Yeah, Silver Star, I think you're right about that whole nother year. Yeah. I'm kind of tucking in for that. I'm like, yeah, give it a year. We'll see how it goes. Just hang tight. So, Three of Cups, yeah. Connect with your friends, connect with your family, your sense of community, because there's that celebratory energy. That's what's going to make you feel grounded, balanced, and stable. This Four of Pentacles is interesting too, again, like I said, because the Seven of Cups, you know, that's about lots of options emotionally. Sometimes a lot of emotional confusion. It's like, which way should I go? What way should I take? I'm still hanging on to somebody, but I'm not really sure if I should. Check out your other options. There's nothing wrong with that, but be patient. You know, be patient about it. And over top of the Chariot, we do have the Page of Cups. So sometime during this Venus in Cancer, throughout this month, there could be new communication, Could be apologies exchanged. Could be somebody finally picking up that phone and going, you know what, I think I should give them a call. I think we need to work something out, right? Because there is this balancing. There is this balancing of the emotions and learning to use the emotions more wisely there. Ten of Wands, you know, so like you said, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week. This has been an emotional week. A lot of people are saying that. Ooh, Hayden! Got Ten of Wands on both undersides. Look at that. So this is all about, I'm taking my bundle of six. I'm getting out of here. You're done with the burdensome times. You're done with it. Oh, you're done. You don't like it. It's like just one more trip. Just one more trip up the hill with these dang sticks, and I can throw them down and be done. That's it. Yes. And forgiveness. Ooh, and look at that new moon crescent in that picture. I love that. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, letting things go, right? Even if it's something that's way in the past and they don't even know if you forgave them. It's the forgiveness isn't for them, it's for us. It's always for us. They don't know if you forgave them or not. It's for our own peace. It's for our own mind, our own happiness, our own contentment. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Heart of Gold. I appreciate it, Miss Goat, my fellow Capricorn girl. Okay, Leslie, where are you, babe? Where are you? Aw. I think that was my reading, maybe. I'm praying he will forgive me and we can work everything out. Okay, yeah, that was Healing Hayden's reading, but I can pull a few cards for you too. You know, we are a collective in here, and so, you know, it's not surprising that often the same people, you know, different people are going through some similar circumstances and they're drawn to the same place. So if you resonate with someone else's cards during something like this, it's not surprising at all. It's not surprising at all because I really feel like energy draws to itself, right? So if like one of us are really struggling or going through someone, we might magically, you know, attract someone else that's going through something similar. It's a comfort. It's comforting because it's like you realize, oh, you're not alone. I'm not alone. We're both in this. We're going through some similar things, and maybe we can help each other get through, right? So true. Yeah. Yeah, we are going through a lot of the same things. Yeah, Leslie, go ahead, because I don't mind pulling some cards for you, too. We can do two separate ones, but you're right. A lot of the same cards are coming through. You're welcome, Hayden. I appreciate it. I love that blue butterfly. I love that. Well, sweet Leslie, we do have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there is something, like you said, there's something that needs forgiveness. You know, whether it's deception on either end or something that wasn't completely, you know, brought out in the light of day. There is something that needs to be worked on. And then we do have the Six of Pentacles. So to me, that's about balance, reciprocity, bringing things back into harmony, equal give and take. And the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So that is very positive. That's a really, really nice energy there. We were planning a wedding and then someone from the past came out who's very hurt, praying he'll forgive me. Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely something that's there. He might feel kind of betrayed or kind of deceived. But the Six of Pentacles comes up after that and the Ace of Pentacles after that. So it's like it goes in a really nice progression. So let's get some clarifiers on this. Just want to see what comes up. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay. That's very positive right there. Wow. Okay. Suggested approach. Yeah. Okay. So it does take trust and faith in the process. The Ace of Cups and the Fool comes up over that Seven of Swords. So it's really, I mean, that's a very positive feeling. The Fool is kind of like a new start, so I like the way that that feels. The Six of Pentacles is on top, was the Empress crossing it. So there is that Venus energy. There is that caring, nurturing energy. So it's like whatever you come towards him with, it needs to be really sweet, gentle, balanced. It's that kind of Libra energy. You know, it's just that very nurturing, gentle, maybe bring food, you know, things like that. Those are things that can come up with the Empress. Something creative, right? Could be like a creative energy, right, that you bring forward. You know, maybe make a little gift or something like that. So then at the end we have the Ace of Pentacles. So to me that's a tangible offer, tangible manifestation. It's very good luck. And we do have the Two of Wands. So that does feel like a new energy. It's a fresh energy. It's like, and it could be like that where do we go from here question. How do we work this out? So I wouldn't say no. I never like to give hard yes or no's to questions like that because they are very difficult, right? There's a lot of free will involved. It's not just yours, it's theirs too. Um, but we have the Judgment card underneath. So to me, that's a resurrection card. That's a rebirth. So it's very possible that this could come, you know, full circle. The Eight of Cups is there, right? So there is always that potential of walking away, right? There's always that potential of you know, walking away from something, but to me that's a continuation of an emotional journey as well. So I don't like to give hard yes or no's, especially because a lot of these cards are very, very positive. They are. And yeah, I know when you're dealing with someone who's very super sensitive, it can be hard. It can be really hard, guys. It can be tough. I know. And I'm a sensitive person too. I'm preaching to the choir. I know how it is when I get hurt, and it's tough. It's tough to let certain things go. It is. Oh, so Leslie, purification. So yeah, it's just time to clear the air, detox, purge, clean it out, reset the intentions. I love the sunflower though, super, super positive. And you know, Venus moving through Cancer right now, I take that as a positive as well because it does make people really sentimental, but hopefully what will kind of, oh, babe, I'm so sorry. Oh. I know. I'm so sorry. That's so hard. I just, because I know what it's like to go through. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, this is, you know, hopefully it'll bring back the good memories. That's what I hope is like, you know, for people that should be in reunion and reconciliation, that Venus and Cancer will kind of work that magic because, you know, it is. It's about having that feeling of love coming back and remembering the good things. And, you know, honestly, there's no relationship that doesn't have its share of difficulties. Yeah. Hey, Gabe. Good to see ya. Scorpio's in the house. Yep. I know. I know. I think you're in good company here, Leslie, because all of us here have definitely we've gone through some things. We've all experienced some big ups and downs and all sorts of ins and outs in love and relationships. We're a very sympathetic little group here. You'll find, yes. So, guys, my throat's pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. Yeah, we've gone through so much, and we'll get through this too. Yeah, just hang in there, babe, because it's bad. Oh, Kevin, let me do Kevin, and then we'll end the stream. Because my throat's just tired. Definitely sounds like a plan, Silver Star. I've got candles burning already, but I think I'm gonna light some. I've got a really good ritual oil. Aw, hey Jacqueline, babe, thank you. I'm her mama. I'm her goat mom. Oh my goodness. We all need a goat mom, right? I got a goat mom. My mom's a Capricorn too. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we'll light some candles for deep emotional healing for everybody that's been in the chat today. Absolutely. And I hope you'll join us again next Friday or whenever we do another live stream, Leslie. It was great having you here. Thank you so much for being around. I love it. Always love to welcome new folks to the Dragon Cave. Woohoo! Astrology mom. I got one of those. Lynn Hammond Gray is my astrology mom. Isn't that crazy? We all have somebody that's our astrology parent when we're studying astrology, right? All right, Capricorn Kevin. I do know Kevin. I've met him in person several times. He's a very, very nice, down-to-earth little Capricorn guy. So let's see what we've got for him, Spirit. Let's see what we can pull up. All right, so we've got Knight of Swords, Kevin. We've got a lot of intellectual energy moving very fast here. We've got the Emperor card, so some Aries energy in the house, and we've also got the Seven of Cups. So there are lots of options, lots of choices on the table with that card. So let's get some clarifiers and see what comes up. Could be a really strong week of leadership. You might really need to use your communication and the strength of your intellect to, you know, connect with people and set yourself apart in that leadership kind of role, because there might be some confusion. There might be a lot of different choices you've got to sift through, or they've got to sift through, and that's how you you sort of stand out from the crowd, right? Wow, don't get stuck in your head, babe. We got the Knight of Swords is crossed by the Death card, so there is a lot of transformation. Careful what you say and careful the way you say it, and also pay attention to the way people say things to you, because this Death card is very transformative. It's very powerful. So it's like your words around this time have the power to really begin and end things. They really do. Emperor energy, it's a little bit defensive, right? It's like that fire energy is coming out. So you may feel like you've been fighting a battle, being in a little bit of a defensive stance. You also might be really tired right now. You might really need to take a break, because that Emperor card's very energetic. It spends a lot of energy doing its work and putting out, you know, a lot of that leadership. But don't get stuck in your head, because I feel like there might be a lot of options, choices, emotional or otherwise, coming up. And it's like you don't feel like you can make a choice, right? And yeah, the Eight of Swords is a very stressful card. And it's really about getting out of your head, getting unstuck. And you do have the ability to get unstuck, right? Because it's like those little bonds are not that tight. They're not that difficult, and those swords are all around, so all you gotta do is back yourself up against it. It's like cut through that rope and get out of there. You know, because yeah, there is, I mean, a lot of people are feeling it. And so sometimes my feeling when you're sensitive, you know, is that you could be picking up on the collective stress too, because a lot of people are really stressed right now. So guys, even when you feel like, oh, I shouldn't be stressed, why am I? You're picking up on the collective. There's a lot of folks going through a lot of stuff right now. So, you know, my advice with this, because Nine of Wands and Eight of Swords, they're both kind of stressful cards, is to find ways to cope with that, whether it's about, you know, taking a sea salt bath, or, you know, doing some meditation, taking melatonin, whatever you've got to do. For me, I can't live without exercise. It's like I got to get out and take my walks. I've got to do cardio. I've got to do yoga. I got to, you know, move, because if I don't do that, I don't sleep well at all later. So sometimes that's a big thing as well. Just pointing that out. So let's get you a keyword for this week. It's kind of, you know, to me, it's like you could literally read this Knight of Swords with that Death card. It's like this is the transformation of the way that you think and the way that you process stress. You may be completely transforming the way that you deal with stress, which is very nice. You know, that's a very nice energy. It's a great way to use that card combination. It really is. There it is, stand still, and part of what the stress might be is there might be some things that you really want to see action on, and they've just kind of been stalled and on hold as part of it. But it's also a message from the universe to say, just relax, like, just chill. I love that picture too with the, I think it's a spoonbill and like the marsh. Oh, it's peaceful looking. Yeah, and it's like, just chill with it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. So I guess I'll wrap this up. This has been wonderful. I really enjoy getting to do a few little mini reads for the folks that are in here. I really appreciate your energy and your time. Yes, it is, Kevin. I appreciate that. That's truth. That's truth. So make sure to give this a thumbs up, guys. I am definitely going to be doing this contest. Let me mention it again. I'm doing a little giveaway. So next week, Friday, Fire Dragon Friday, when I do my live stream next, I will be giving away to 2 different people. The first one that I will pick will be the Dragon's Vein Agate Bracelet, and I will mail that to whoever wins it. And then the second person that I draw will be the Tiger Eye. So once this video is posted up, just give it a thumbs up and post in the comment that you want to be entered in the contest. And next week when we go live, I will go ahead and I will put everybody's name into a little fishbowl or something, and we'll pull 2 people out at random and get these out to you, because I love crystals. I love stones. I'm wearing so many right now. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you all later. And stay dragony. Stay dragony out there. Talk to you soon, everyone. Much love.